It'll be my first
Well,
time on YouTube.
perfect. Yeah, we'll upload it. We'll upload it to the Tabletop Lounge YouTube here probably tomorrow morning. Um,
Oh, that's
but
cool.
yeah, so yeah, first and foremost, super stoked that we were all able to come together for it. Bear, I'm really glad that you're able to join a thing here. And I'm so sorry, I didn't actually ask earlier. What do you go by name wise? Angel.
Uh, I mean, you guys can keep calling me, but my real name is Josh, but whatever's
Bear,
easy for
Josh
you
works.
guys, it doesn't matter to me.
Sounds good. And then Angel, I didn't ask you either.
I don't care if you call me Angel Fall, Angel, or my real name Autumn.
Angel Autumn. Okay, amazing. Um, cool. Well, now that we're all acquainted, my name's Austin. Sausage DM, whatever. I don't really. I'm easy. We have Michael. We have Spencer. We have Blue. Um, so tonight we are going to be playing obviously a very special Star Wars session in lieu of our normal Trailer Conspiracy game. This is a setting that I kind of created over the last couple of years. It's it is an interpretation on a period of time just after the destruction of the second Death Star in the Star Wars universe. It is not terribly canon. It is definitely meant to be kind of open to interpretation. And the primary thing is let's have a fun time with it. So, if we do like this and we do like the setting or characters or whatever we want to play on with us, I do technically have a little bit more of this. I would need to write a little bit, so but not opposed to doing more of this if we all fall in love with it. So before we get rocking and rolling, does anybody have any questions?
Uh, are you gonna do name and pronouns and stuff, or are we just going to do just names, like introduce names,
Yes.
pronouns and stuff?
Yeah, why don't we start just we'll do names, pronouns, and just the name of your character for right now. We'll do a character intro here in a little bit, but yeah, Angel, why don't you start us off?
I'm Angel Fall, aka Autumn. My pronouns are she, they, it, pup, woof, and my character's name is Drew.
Amazing. Michael.
I'm Michael. I am a he, him, and my character's name is Kale Vorn.
Spencer.
Spencer, he, him, and I play Alelu.
Alelu. I was wondering how you pronounce that.
Wait, say it again, Spencer. I missed that.
Alelu?
Alelu. Okay. My mind immediately went, Atreyu!
I was kind of thinking that a little bit too when I read it earlier. There, Josh.
Hi, my name is Josh. You can call me Bear though, I guess, because that's what you guys usually call me. I go by he, him, and my character's name is Joel Shilal.
Ooh. Blue.
Did anybody catch that?
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you
Yeah.
now, buddy.
There we go.
Okay, that was weird. Blue, and my character's name is Zeto. Zato.
Zato. Love it.
Yeah. Or Zeto, etc., etc.
Love it. My
Tomato,
name's
tomato.
Austin. He, him. I'll be DM today. And today we are playing a very fun setting that I have affectionately titled Threads of the Galaxy, The Age of Mercenaries. So, setting wise, we are just about a couple years after like I said, the destruction of the second Death Star, just after the Battle of Yavin. The Rebel Alliance has kind of dealt that final blow to the Empire, and the galaxy is in a very fractured state right now. The galactic core and kind of the central planets like Coruscant and such are, there's a lot of things that are happening there, but out in the outer rim and some of the external territories, there's a lot of different factions coming and going. There's a lot of power vacuum to be filled, and one of the things that is happening a lot in the Outer Rim right now is the Imperial shipyards are getting plundered, the armories are being overturned, the rebel bases and the Imperial bases throughout the war are finding new patrons living in them, and altogether the galaxy is a little bit quieter of a place, at least in most places. The place where we're going to find ourselves today is in the quiet space above the remote planet of Crate. If y'all have seen Rogue One, you remember it from its white sand and red soil. A very iconic landscape.
Strand?
Did it get blown up by a Death Star in Rogue One, or is it just get?
Here we are.
Again, this isn't canon.
Cool. Yeah, this is remember when I said just earlier it's not canon. Thanks, guys. Yeah. So Crate, we flash into the scene with a sudden burst of light as a starship comes out of hyperspace, and even if you're not a very well traveled in the interstellar means, you would know the shape and the telltale sign of an Imperial Star Destroyer. However, there's no fleet. It is just the single massive starship which is looming over the desolate planet. And from the outside, there's one other unique feature of this, and it is that along the underside of the hull, taking up probably about a third of the space on the underside of the ship, there is a bright red symbol of a fierce cat with its teeth bared, emblazoned along there. And as the ship is effortlessly gliding down to the planet's surface, a space on the sand opens up, and a hangar reveals itself. In the hangar, you see all sorts of a mishmash of. There is Imperial ships, there's rebel ships, there's freighters, there is passenger ships. There's kind of all sorts of different things, probably about 100 different ships or so. And all of them, regardless of what their initial affiliation and allegiance was, all now bear that same symbol of the red cat with its teeth bared. You all have found yourself on this Star Destroyer. Some may have come willingly. Some may have found themselves here by happenstance, and some of you might have woken up from whatever the heck you were doing and looked around and felt very out of sorts. And you see a similar assortment of people around you. There's people from different species, different wearing different garb from different factions and such. But there is a good amount of them that also have this red symbol on them. As the Star Destroyer is kind of coming into land in the bay, and everyone is kind of gathered in the docking bay area. Sorry. Just as waiting for the ramp to come down. What do you think your characters would be doing in this moment? We'll go around in the same order as we introduced ourselves. Angel, why don't you start us off? What do you think your character would be doing, come into consciousness in this Star Destroyer?
Probably just repeatedly saying, "Are we there yet?"
I love it. Michael, what do you think?
I feel like my character is probably sitting in a bar. Like, that's just what he does. Like, that's where he goes to get work, usually, is like cantinas and bars. So I feel like he probably heard like the entry of the Star Destroyer coming into the atmosphere, like that telltale boom, and he probably went outside to check it out, but he's not like, he's like, oh, what fresh hell is this?
Oh wait, are we on the Star Destroyer, or are we
on the Star Destroyer? You guys are all on the Star Destroyer.
We're on the okay, that's my bad.
Yeah, it's all good. You found a drink. You
Wow.
got it in your hands.
Yeah, he's getting crunk.
I like it. I like it. Spencer, what are you thinking?
So you just see a character wake up. He's a little Ewok, and he just wakes up. He looks around, and then just immediately starts sitting by himself, and goes into like this sort of meditation state. Starts
Nice.
meditating.
Like it. Josh, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking my character is probably just on the ship for like sort of his own special interest and probably has like a loose alliance or understanding with these people would be my assumption now. Because as a Kalishi warrior, his first loyalty is to himself and his people versus any general group or alliance, whatever.
Love it. I see Blue has deafened, so I'm going to skip over Blue. So as the ship kind of comes in and the landing bay opens up and the ramp descends there, all of you are kind of led down this ramp and towards a group of people. It's not orderly, really. It's, you're kind of just being directed there. Nobody's got anything kind of poking and prodding you. And you kind of come up to a group of people there. There's about 10 or so figures that are arranged in a semicircle, and they're standing in front of an X-wing, and there is a man stood on top of the cockpit, and he just kind of gives a slow clap as everybody comes in, and he says, "Beautiful, isn't she? Finest addition to the fleet yet, I think." And all of the kind of people around there are nodding and cheering. You can really only see a bits of his skin there. He's got a mask on, he's got gloves, he's got a long coat on, and you can kind of just see bands of red skin around his wrists and kind of around his neck. And you see he is like by far the nicest outfitted. You can't really see a whole lot of his defining features of his gear, but he is in the tits. He is in the nicest shit that they have found. And he says, "Ha ha! Yes, our newest arrivals. I bid you welcome to my vacation home. Those stupid rebels couldn't keep it manned, so here we are to ourselves. Welcome to the Lion's Den, home of the Saber-Tooth Syndicate. You can call me Carver."
I'm sorry, my brain, as soon as I heard the first part, my brain was just like, Carl?
And as you all are kind of coming down here to stand in front of the X-wing, you kind of all start to notice there's a couple people around you that are looking down at their hands, and you see some fresh blood, fresh knife wounds on their hands, and says, "As members of the Syndicate, you all have made a blood pact, and that makes us family now. And I treat my family well. You'll be fed, you'll be made rich beyond your imagination, and we will write our own name in the galactic archives. If you do not cross me, prove yourself, and we will walk side by side on the streets of Coruscant as the Alliance burns in our wake." And just kind of the raucous for cheers and such from everybody kind of around there.
Yeah, my character is completely barely paying attention. Is currently fiddling with one of her harness gloves.
Nice, I like it. So let's do our kind of character intro. So everybody's now you're kind of all there gathered in the docking bay around the area there. Let's do reverse order. Josh, tell us what people see when they see your character.
Well, they would see that I am a Kalishi warrior, possibly soon to be a warlord, possibly, because he kind of grew up during the Clone Wars and heard of the stories and legends of like General Grievous and of his adventures and the things he's done for the Kalishi people there and fighting in the Clone Wars as well, because Grievous is like one of the most notorious Kalishi people, and he's basically worshipped as a god, and that's what Joel essentially does. He's a worshiper and a believer in the demigod Grievous and sort of the things he does, and he sort of aligns along those same lines. He hates the Republic, he probably hates the Empire, and he hates Jedi. Basically all along the same lines as a General Grievous type character. So
Hell yeah.
he's all for that.
Wow.
Down with the Alliance.
I like that so
I've
much.
never thought of somebody like worshiping Grievous as a demigod before. That is such a cool concept. I love that.
Choice. So good. Spencer.
Yeah, as mentioned earlier, I'm playing a little Ewok. All that I'm wearing is just a little, like, simple cloak. I guess a little more than your average Ewok, but uh, wearing like a traveler sort of cloak, and it has a big staff that he uses as he walks around.
Anybody else, it's like a a little toothpick, but
Little vibro staff.
little vibra staff. I love it. Michael.
So I feel like Kale is just kind of sitting there. Obviously, you can't see his face because he is a Mandalorian. He's wearing the full Mandalorian Beskar armor. His is kind of special. You've never seen a Mandalorian's helm quite like this. It is painted black and red in a very striking pattern with horns on top, and anybody who has heard of the legend of Darth Maul would recognize it uh, immediately. And anybody who knows anything about my character is old enough to where he would have been a young boy around the time that Maul was in charge of Mandalore. So it could be interpreted that my character is still loyal to the Maul regime. But I guess you'll have to learn more about him to uncover that secret.
Yeah, don't go spilling all your secrets yet.
No. I will say you do see an unusual looking blaster on his hip. For above table, just to kind of make it easier to explain. It looks like
we'll do that later. We'll do that later.
I would say it's just noticeable that because it's so strange looking. It looks like a flintlock.
Yeah.
But that's all I'll say about it for now.
We'll get there. We'll get to that soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
And last but certainly not least, Angel, go for it.
Yep. Drew is currently walking around, kind of wandering around the place. Probably just bumped into somebody and is now awkwardly trying to have a conversation with them. But pretty much, she is a human, clearly human, with a can't think of like a dark red, like a deep brownish, orangish brownish shirt, and like jean looking pants. Her most striking detail is the rusty, clearly made from scrap metal, harness and gauntlet she has going on. That kind of like have like segments all on the arms, visible hydraulics, like this whole just kind of like very clearly just was strapped together through some parts in this like a big mask, like goggle looking thing at the top, held up above her head.
Nice. I like it. Fantastic characters. No notes for all of you. These are all great. So you kind of all start to kind of take a look around there, and you see, like I said, everyone's starting to see that there are every species, shape, size of people that you can imagine are kind of populating this area. And before you really get a chance to say too much to each other, you hear the kind of a barking, kind of commanding voice from just behind where you are, and there's a Trandoshan stood up on top of another ship, and he says, "All new Colts, shut up and listen. You are in my charge. You got a problem? Sort it out yourselves. You find something nice and shiny when you're working, it comes to me immediately, or your head goes on a vibro pike as a warning to any other sticky-fingered plebeians. Now, with that out of the way," and he just points to a wide passageway at the back of the hangar, about halfway down this massive room. He says, "Barracks are that way. Go get yourselves fed and ready to go. You aren't a saber-tooth yet. There's there's an initiation you gotta handle first. Take off in 2 hours. Get yourself oriented and equipped before then." And he just turns and leaves, does not wait for any response. As you pass by the armory, you are given, you can all add this to your inventory if you don't already have this stuff, but you pass by the armory and you are given a satchel that has kind of all your standard kit. I think it's a adventurer's gear, I think is what it's called in the Star Wars 5e thing. You do also get a single-use Bacta spray, which is the equivalent of a healing potion. There's a big greasy looming four-armed basilisk there, and he's standing behind there, and he just as he hands it to you guys, he taps the canisters. He says, "For your cuts, wouldn't want you bleeding out before you get your teeth, now would you?" And yeah, you guys can, if you want to, you can do some meandering around here, or try and get yourself equipped, or we can yeah, move to the mission.
I'm trying to find the stuff you told us to add.
Yeah.
I think it's just called I don't have it SW5E open, but I think it is just called an adventures pack.
Oh, you can't like get one of those naturally. You gotta like individually add each and every piece of equipment.
I mean, it's just like basic gear set stuff. It's basically my way of saying you guys can have your like general shit equipped. You weren't like stripped of your personal belongings or your like weapons or anything like that when you came on. So like you have your regular stuff, you have your regular armor, you have all those kind of things. So, and then you, like I said, you are also gifted a Bacta spray. Here, what is it?
Bacta spray. Okay.
I think
Where
it
was
is
that?
literally just called a Bacta spray. That's super not. What the heck is it called? Gosh, what the heck is it called? It's just a healing. To med pack. That's what I'm looking for. Kit. Ah, yeah, just call it. We'll call it a med pack. MEDPAC.
Yeah. Thanks.
No problem.
Yeah, I went through the whole trouble of putting everything in my adventurers pack and adding it individually to the character because it doesn't give you just the adventure pack automatically.
Yeah,
It does not. You have to actually
yeah,
find it in the
Star Wars 5e is a little jank in that respect, but it's not like it's like a community made tool, so you know we appreciate what they give us. Yeah, so you guys are here, you're in the barracks, there is the armory there's a cantina, there's kind of all sorts of kind of different places in there, your standard kind of army base type of affair. Anybody want to do anything?
I'm probably just going to introduce myself to the other people around me.
Yeah, go for it.
Hi, I'm Drew. Nice to meet you guys.
Anybody returning the handshake?
No, I'm probably just going to stand there silently looking at him because I very much keep to myself unless there's your Kalishi, basically.
Yeah.
Laylu looks up and just says, Ichiwama! And then goes back.
Oh God, oh no, he's gonna do it.
He
No!
fully is. He's fully committed to the
You
bit. You're
warned
absolutely
me,
right.
Austin. You were like, he's gonna be as bad as Bimblebottom. You warned me about
I did
this.
100% say that. Yeah.
Damn it!
I'm here for it. I'm ready for Ewok Spencer.
What do you
I
think?
do not know Ewoks, so I'm going to awkwardly just move on, I guess.
Kale Vorn only knows one phrase in Ewok, and it's Yub Nub.
Yum yum. I love it.
I actually don't know what it means. I just know that that's at the end of Return of the Jedi. So, because that's all I know, that's all my character knows.
So good. Well, yeah. Drew's kind of gets snuffed from the others. I mean, it is a seemingly a crime syndicate that you may or may not have just signed yourself up for willingly or unwillingly. Who knows? So that's fair. Anything else that you wanted to do, Drew?
Yeah, I'm gonna probably just look around the place and figure out if there's anything I can scrap and turn into more equipment.
Sure. Yeah, you can do a what is that roll called? I should have had one of my own character sheets up.
I think investigation, maybe.
Yeah, sure. That's a good one. I know that there were some tech specific ones, but yeah, investigation's a good call.
Yeah, I also have technology, but it's literally I have an investigation and technology for that, and also where. Hold on, I have an ability, a rugged survivalist. You can easily spot the best place to. Oh, I can just know exactly where to scavenge. So.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep. Yeah, roll an investigation check.
10 plus my
10
plus
plus
8
your
investigation.
900 intelligence.
18.
18. Jesus Christ.
I rolled a 10. By
No,
the way,
I heard you. Okay, so yeah, as you're kind of looking around there, you see that there is, in the different hodgepodge of other starships and things like that. There is a bunch of there's a pile of scrap where you could feasibly is there anything in particular that you're after?
I'm honestly just looking for anything that will be useful to tech with later.
Gotcha. Yeah, you'd find a couple some hydraulic pistons, and you would find so you find a basic wiring harness that would connect a data pad to a control system kind of thing. A couple things like that. Some starship parts. That's that type of thing there.
Probably just set it aside and slide it and awkwardly slide it under my bunk, trying to be sly.
Yeah. I'd say you probably take 20 minutes or a half hour or so and to pull some stuff out. But you can get a couple. You have some choice scavenged bits. Awesome. Michael, Spencer, Josh, any thoughts on anything you guys would want to do in your time before takeoff?
Yeah. Leilu's gonna go up to either of the other two. That's just assuming nobody's necessarily going off to do their own thing. Right offhand. Leilu's just gonna go up to one of them. What's her character's name, Michael?
Kale.
All right. Leilu's gonna go up to your character, and is just gonna go up to you and say, "Quan Du."
He's gonna look down and just go, "Yub nub." Like that's all he knows. So it's like when it in my mind it's like in Deadpool 2 where he's like, I don't know Spanish except for Donde están los bibliotecas. Like that's
It's like no, it's like in Inglorious Bastards where it's like I know the most Italian and all you guys. It's like Buongiorno, Arrivederci.
yeah, pretty yeah. It's like so he just looks down and just yub nub.
Den, and he just like goes around and like shows the sort of like motioning around of like the room that we're in. He's saying Den, and shakes his head no.
I don't speak teddy bear.
Don't speak teddy bear. I love it.
And just walks away.
I'm just gonna be standing in the background, look at this exchange, and just be like, "How the hell did this little teddy bear get on this ship? And what is he doing here?"
Watch this guy be the.
God,
the
we're gonna
literal
find out
god
that he's one of the ones that like initiated the guerrilla tactics on fucking Endor. Like he's gonna be like the ruthless one that's just like no guys, you don't understand. If we crush their heads, like
was party to the guerrilla tactic on Endor and then like hitched a ride on a TIE fighter out.
not even in the TIE fighter, he just like held on to the wing like
Yes.
Mort in Madagascar 2. He like stabbed his spear into the wing, was just like
So yeah,
put a
I mean,
fishbowl over his head.
To fit this group because I was expecting a very different group.
So was I. So
No,
yeah,
I was honestly expecting I was not expecting to be part of a mercenary group. So my character's chaotic neutral now.
you know what? It's so the thing about the Saber-Tooth Syndicate and you know everybody will have a different a bit of an introduction to them, but everybody you know kind of gets a slightly different version of it, right? So you know they get you know some of the times they're touted as like you know this glorious band of mercenaries that's you know sticking it to the empire and the rebels and you know is starchly opposed to the reign of you know the galactic Federation. They're just not they're not about authority figures. And some people saw you know see recruiting posts and see them as like you know the fearsome pirates to join. Some people just like have nothing else to do because maybe their planet got blown up and while they're out on you know on a job and they just have nowhere to go back to. And so it's kind of like there's all sorts of people. There's not just you know mercenaries in terms of like people that are there for you know the money and for the glory and for the riches, but some people are there to just you know to work on ships. You know there's mechanics, there's cooks, there's all sorts of just you know normal folks that are there just doing the job. And nobody this is the interesting thing about the Saber-Tooth Syndicate that you kind of all would be gathering. I would say Drew probably more than anybody, given that you're you know not as much of a warrior as some of the others here, but you see that the like service personnel, like I said, the mechanics, the you know the people carting stuff around, you know the technicians and such, they're not like you would expect like a pirate-esque faction to like be like you know ragging on them, bullying and such. They seem like they're just as part of a crew as anybody else.
Yeah, my character's still going to be a neutral dark, just because even if the dark side isn't completely evil, just very much now I think about very much kind of like dark side philosophy. It's like, sure, she's doing it to make her auntie proud, but also at the same time, she's also kind of a selfish, greedy bitch.
I love that. Amazing. Yeah, so we have Drew doing some scavenging. We have Alelu doing some failed social attempts.
I will say
we have-
one other thing that my character would say to him is something along the lines of, "Look, kid, my name's not Dinjarin. I'm not thrown by a cute face, okay?"
Oh, you're from the
He's
same.
making some dig at the Mandalorian and Grogu, like 100%.
I'm here for it.
Even finer if he has no idea that Jinjar is doing all this stuff with Grogu
He's
and
just like, fuck
knows.
that
He
guy.
just knows that there's a Mandalorian named Din Djarin who basically like threw away his creed for this cute little green thing.
Yeah.
Or at least that's the rumor. So he's like, I'm not Din Djarin. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
I'm not thrown by a cute face.
Threw it all away for a cute little green thing, and it wasn't even a Twi'lek. That's how they know. We have. Sorry, Josh. What was your character's name again?
Joel.
Joel. You have Joel over, brooding and looking around for any other Khaleesi, which you're not really seeing any of, strangely enough. So you kind of a mix and match of pretty much every, like, you see Gamorreans, you see Weequays, you see other Ewoks, you see all these other things, but like really not a lot of Khaleesi kicking around. Yeah, you're not seeing a lot of them.
Speaking of Twi'leks, are there any on the ship?
There are a couple kicking around. Yeah, there are a couple, amongst. Again, you see, like, if they are, companions of sorts, they still are getting treated with a relative, same amount of respect as about anybody else.
Sure. I'm imagining like Old West, like saloons where like you had the companion girls, but they were still treated like respectfully, like they were still. Yeah, that's
a good way to describe it.
Yeah.
My character probably just knows the Twilight Girls and just realized, so that's what attraction feels like. Considering he grew up on a planet of just spiders.
There you go. Yeah.
Fair enough. That sounds terrifying.
Oh, the hearts are actually pretty cool looking.
So yeah, I guess with that, if there's nothing else in specific that you guys are wanting to.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, those, yeah.
Yeah.
Those guys.
I'm gonna be honest, these guys are all my hear me outs.
Fair. If there's nothing else in specific that you guys want to do in the kind of the hangar area here, let's say kind of gathering your belongings. There's just doing a check of all your personal effects and such, and then you gather near a land speeder transport. Curiously enough, and you see the Trandoshan that was kind of barking orders earlier. Is standing there and just kind of guiding everybody on. He's not saying anything. He's just kind of like guiding you in there. You see, there's a couple, like two other new recruits that don't have their colors. They're emblazoned mark yet. And you see, there's the pilot and another co-pilot there as well, and just kind of like guiding you all onto this land speeder. Anybody care to say anything to him, or you just want to get on and go?
My character's probably still partially distracted by the Twi'leks.
Valid. It's like
that's kind of the exact
respect. Yeah, I respect that. Yeah, exactly. Just twirling your hair.
Like when I say like very much like obviously like blushing hugely for the first time.
Incredible.
Like very much that gate awakening just happened.
What is this sensation happening in my pants?
What is this sensation?
You know what, Drew? I quite like that. Give me a perception check. Actually, I'm gonna say give me a perception check with disadvantage because you're so locked in on the Twi'leks.
I actually have +5 perception.
Of course you do. Of course
All
you
right.
do.
I got a 9, but I also have alerts so I can't be surprised.
Okay, I love that. That's actually a good. That's a good caveat. So like you're locked in on the Twi'leks, and you're kind of like doing that, like, you know, almost like hovering toward them a little bit there, and like and there's a door that like slides past your face, and you like just snap back before it, you know, bops you a little bit. You would have taken a touch of damage. This is like, don't worry, they'll be there when you get back. The Trandoshan says, and you speed off out of the hangar there, and you're heading down the flat white sand of the surface of the planet, and
I'm sorry, I'm just still laughing at the. Don't worry, they'll be there when you get back.
yeah, exactly. I'll be there when you get back. And yeah, and as you're kind of speeding out there, he says to you, we like to do something with all of our new recruits to make sure that you can pull your own weight, think on your feet, and well, just make sure you don't get yourself killed when we have you out there wearing the colors of the syndicate. We've got a run lay down here in the canyon. Your job is to get yourselves there and back in one piece, and bring back anything you find in one of the outposts that we haven't pillaged yet. So that's it. Any questions?
Nope. Actually, why am I blushing so hard?
Are you asked? Is that what you're asking? Asking the Trandoshan?
Yeah. That's my character is still very, very much in that. What the hell is happening?
Hey, well, listen, I know exactly why you're blushing there, and it's because here at the Syndicate we have only the best and the finest, and that goes for gear, that goes for guns, that goes for armor, that goes for ships, and you best be believing that that goes for our personnel too, all of them. Survive, and maybe you'll get to meet them.
Wait,
My
nudge, nudge.
character just covers her face and walks away awkwardly.
There's a oh god, why can't I remember the name of it? I have it written down. There's a Gamorrean off to the side, and he kind of just like scoffs, and kind of like tucked in here off to the side, and he has his colors, but he's kind of just like just shaking his head at this Trandoshan, like really doesn't isn't giving him the time of day. And yeah, I guess if you guys don't have anything to add into that, they'll pull into a kind of a landing area there, and you see there's like a semi, it's just in the rock face. There's just a small kind of a garage style door, and you kind of get led into there. And I'm gonna get all of you to roll a d8. Tell me what you get.
D8.
8. Where's my D8? There it is.
I just got a 1.
Okay.
D8. I got a 7.
I got a 4.
I got a 5.
A 5. Okay.
Also, I'd like to say that, like, as we're coming into this landing area, Kale is absolutely like looking around at like potential emergency exits or any potential threats. Like, he's scoping the area.
Love it.
Oh, I forgot to mention about my harness is that you can very see clearly 2 just extra arms just on the shoulders, just kind of like just sitting there.
I
Like
I don't know if
mechanical.
it's I don't know if it's gonna matter or come up, but I do have a passive 10 in perception as well.
It will not matter right now. Drew, you rolled a 1. Sorry. One more time. What did you roll, Spencer?
5.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Oh,
Teddy
like
bear
the
just
sound of
spontaneously combusts.
If you guys haven't seen, I'm linking you things in the Discord. Ooh. Oh, bear. Oh, bear. You're gonna like this one.
Oh my!
Look at that.
Bear, you're gonna like this one.
Oh, that's very fitting.
Are we pod racing?
Maybe a little bit.
Oh, look at that.
And Michael, there you are. So you all get directed to a number of pod racers. So the aim essentially is quite simple. You got to get through the canyon and back. They give you a time limit of 2 hours, and anybody not back within 2 hours, that's you don't make it into the syndicate. And if you don't bring back collectively, it's as a group, if you don't bring back anything good, then it's a 50-50 on whether you make it back to the syndicate.
Hale Vorn is just kind of look at all the pod racers and cross his arms and just kind of to himself, but like not trying to keep it to himself, but just more to himself, be like, now this is pod racing.
I'm sorry.
Somebody had to say it.
And I'm just sitting here like, what are these things?
Oh, you never heard of pod racing?
I grew up on one planet, and this is literally the first time I've ever left this planet, so no.
Am I the only human character in the group?
Oh, I'm human. I was just raised by heart.
Oh, okay. I wasn't okay. I will turn and say that like he's gonna nerd out a little bit about pod racing and say that only one human has ever won a pod race. And we won't talk about him too much, but he was kind of a big deal at one point.
Kind of a big deal until fell off in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Cool. So I guess the very first thing, you get a quick lesson for those who have never seen anything like this or have never driven anything like this, and you all are going to roll a piloting check. You all are driving individually.
Let's for that because I am a very smart child.
Oh.
Yes, yeah. I notice all the things I'm asking you to do are all intelligence based. So
I just got a 24.
24. Okay, sounds good.
All right, let's see how this goes for me. I have not high confidence.
Oh, cool! I have a plus zero. I have a plus 0 to my intelligence. That's great.
Tell me, Bear.
I got a nat 1.
Yes.
Oh,
I got a 9.
9. Okay, Spencer.
Got a 3.
A 3.
Only the one who has no idea what these things are actually manages to pilot the thing.
It couldn't get any
much.
worse for me. I have a -1 for intelligence and piloting, and I got a nat 1. It's like, oh god.
I love it. I love it. So as everybody kind of pulls out there and starts heading down into the canyon, it goes from the wide open kind of plain salt flats type of a vibe, and you see the canyon kind of come up there, and that's where you've been directed to go. Some of you it's like second nature. Some of you, one of you, really, it's like second nature. One of you has 0 issues at all. And funny enough, is really doing the human legacy of that pod racer justice.
It does have my character.
God, I hope not.
My justification for my character having the alert fee is that she's mildly force sensitive.
Sure.
Just also has no idea.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Makes
being force
sense.
sensitive is what helped Anakin win the pod race, so it's not that surprising.
100%.
I feel like my character is like adept at piloting starships, and so this is just a little bit like he knows how to pilot things, but this is a little bit different than what he's used to. So like he's just a little bit out of his.
Yeah, it's not you're not flying past asteroids and dodging space lasers. You're dodging rocks and 100%.
Question: does anyone else feel like piloting should be a dexterity, non-intelligence thing?
Yeah, that's such
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
I was if it was dexterity, I'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
I
Well-
would definitely do a whole lot better.
Well, it's actually really funny that you mentioned that because for those that failed their piloting check, I am going to ask you to roll a dexterity check.
Oh, perfect. Just straight
awesome.
dexterity.
We'll do it at acrobatics. Actually, we'll call it a dex saving throw.
Oh, saving throw?
Yeah,
Perfect.
we'll call it a dex saving throw.
All right. Yeah, no, I'm happy to hear this.
That's gonna be a 24.
Amazing. Okay. You needed
I
it.
have a +6 to my dex saving throws, and I rolled an 18.
I got an 18.
I got an 8.
You got an 8. Fitting for rolling a nat 1 on your piloting. As you guys are kind of coming out there and the canyon is closing in on there, Drew, it's like you grew up driving one of these things to work every day. You've got a very good handle on it. You're not somehow it's just like second nature. Kale? Is it Kale? I should have written these names down. But yeah, you and your new Ewok friend, have a bit of a struggle getting to familiarize with the controls. The Ewok can't quite touch the pedals. And
I definitely smacked the speeder with my staff a couple times.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you're like the old man who refuses to get the pedal extensions for his car, and so just like jams your stick into the pedal. I love it.
Picturing him like standing up on the seat to hold the.
Yeah, exactly.
Like he can't sit down; he has to stand up.
Yes.
To hold
Yeah.
the...
You have
100%.
You're not driving this thing. You've tamed it. But unfortunately, Joel, you are just cannot wrap your head around how to pilot this thing. And as you're coming into the canyon, a rock creeps up, and it does hit just the edge of your power coupling. Because you take 2 damage, and we'll that'll be all that'll happen for right now. So you guys, you're getting through the canyon there. Drew, you seem to have such a good handle. You are ready to rock. And it seems to be going perfectly swimmingly until. Oh yeah, this is so fitting that you were in front. You start to see the base come up ahead of you. This outpost that you're looking for, and as you come it comes into view there, the sand erupts beside you, and screaming overhead, you see 2 TIE fighters that have the Syndicate logo on them. And you get the assumption that they intended for you to go into a canyon. I am gonna get everybody to roll initiative for me, please.
Ooh.
And I have
If only
proficiency
this
in
works out
initiative,
better,
so I get a because of my feet. So I get I have a plus 3.
Man.
Okay, there it is.
Another 24. I swear I know.
I love it.
Oh my god, I got another nat 1 on initiative.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
I got a 22.
Doing you dirty.
I'm apparently getting all of Spencer's fucking luck
You're
tonight.
getting real Spencer luck. yeah.
No. Spencer's luck is special.
Spencer, what'd you get?
I got a 17.
17. Okay.
Oh, maybe you are getting his luck. Damn.
So, yeah.
Some Freaky Friday shit going on. You guys swapped.
Yeah.
Okay, I am gonna do a quick bio break here. So if you guys want to do the same,
Okay. I might do that actually.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't mind it. Quick
okay,
break.
perfect.
too,
Call it.
guys.
We'll call it 5 minutes. Back at 10 after the hour. If that works for everyone.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay, beauty. Haha. I almost didn't restart the recording. That would have been a funny thing.
It would be a
Um,
travesty.
Would have been a travesty.
were gonna-
So yeah, you all are zooming through this canyon. You all are zooming through this canyon, and there is some TIE fighters ahead of you. It is going to be first and foremost. It is going to be Drew. What would you like to do on your turn? The world beside you just exploded with a laser bolt from above your head.
My character probably panics and almost crashes the thing.
I love it. I love it. I'm not gonna make you roll a check because you actually rolled incredibly well on both of yours. Is there anything that you would like to do on your turn? You're roughly, I'm gonna say probably like 200-300 feet away from the destination outpost, and yeah.
That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably just gonna use like whatever the equivalent to the dash action is, and just try to get away from the gunfire.
I love it. Okay, roll me a piloting, please.
I got a 7 with my +5. That's a 12.
12. So you're not getting there any faster than you normally would. You had to dodge some more laser fire and some a rock or two there. But you get pretty close. You'd be able to if you wanted to be up close and be basically the first one into the outpost, you could do that at the start of your next turn. Or if you wanted to kind of hop out and be a little bit farther back, then you're close enough to do that now. Would you have a preference?
I don't know yet. I'll probably, though I'm guessing my character's probably gonna run for the outpost and try to activate a gun or something.
Yeah, you want to be closer to. Perfect. That works for me. Okay, Kale, it is your turn. What do you want to do, Michael? It's Kale, right? Did I say that right? Is it Kale?
It can be Kale, Kyle. I just wanted him. I thought about making him Kyle, but then I was like, that sounds too close to Kyle. I'm not making my character named Kyle. He's not punching drywall.
The
and
white monster.
You know what would be hilarious if like his Mandalorian emblem was like the monster logo?
A white ichthyosaur. That'd be very funny.
Oh my god.
Very funny.
Anyway, let's see. How far away are these TIE fighters?
You are a ways back.
Okay.
You're probably like more like 300 or so feet back. The TIE fighters have just flown overhead, and they're coming back for another pass.
Okay. So definitely, what is the range of this thing?
I never wear this thing, but I have my ichthyosaur.
Nice.
The only guy who's playing a fucking Mandalorian isn't looking right now.
Oh, my bad.
I was like, I got this for you, you son of a bitch.
Wait, you just saw
My
that
bad.
thing that's in
I was like,
Season 2 when they go on to Mandalore.
I was reading my blaster rifle property. I was like, what is the range on this thing?
It's like a woolly mammoth, essentially.
Oh, it's not the thing that was in the water?
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
The mythosaur, yeah.
Yeah, you talking about
Yeah.
in the Mando when I think
Yeah.
it was the last Mando season
I
they had
haven't
him
seen.
so in
I've
the
only
water?
watched the first. I only watched the first 2 seasons.
Oh, okay. That makes
Same.
sense.
So yes.
I never
to answer
watched
your
season
question.
3, and I never watched
There you
Book
go.
of Boba Fett.
Good call.
I think I started Book of Boba, but then switched to Mandalorian Season 3, and then the family was like refused to finish Book of Boba to watch Mando Season 3. So I'm kind of missing some content.
I heard. See, I don't have Disney Plus, so I do everything through third-party stuff. And I heard that like Book of Boba Fett was not good, and I heard that Mando season 3 was not good. So I was like, I'm not gonna waste my time with it.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Kale, on your turn, what do you want to do? You could shoot at the TIE fighter with your blaster.
I was like, it does. You said 300 feet. It has a max range of 420 feet. So like,
yeah, it
theoretically,
would be the equivalent of shooting a car with a pistol. Go for it if you want. If that's what you want. If that's what you want to, you want to move.
Well, I'm just trying to think what all can I do because I'm flying down, like I'm speeding down in a fucking.
Yeah, so they're like two-handed controls. So you could, if you wanted to, one hand and shoot at the TIE fighters that are kind of like as they have gone over your head and they're kind of like coming back up around. You totally could, and you could still do a little bit of movement. Ostensibly, it's the same as what you would have on a normal D&D turn.
You know what? I'm not gonna shoot at it. I think it would be impractical to do so at this junction. So I'm just going to keep flying, and if evasive maneuvers are required to like dodge any debris or anything, I'll do that. But I mean, I'm basically just gonna keep going. Just
hey.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, I'll get you to roll a piloting check for me.
Sure.
Call that the dash action. And then it's Alelu next.
God, I hate this phone.
Don't give me that look, Spencer. I don't like the look that you just gave me.
All right, I rolled a 10.
10. Okay, so you are similarly you could be if you you're still about 150 feet away, so probably not quite close enough that you would want to hop out of your pod racer, even if you wanted to stay like farther back, as opposed to being the first one in to the outpost. But you'd have to do a little bit of movement on your next turn before you can do that. So
fair enough. Okay.
Alelu, what you want to do?
I'm just going to focus on driving the speeder as close as I can, as there's all I have on me is a stick, and I know the.
He just launches his spear at the TIE fighter.
I love it.
No, it's not even a spear. It's just it's
just
a
stick. It's a literal.
It's a vibro. It's a vibro staff. Yeah. So it's just a staff essentially.
We're piloting Charlie's.
Just imagining that scene from Return of the King where Éomer throws the spear at the Oliphant driver, and he just takes out like 4 Oliphants with a single spear.
So my characters are going to be screaming, "Shadow!" And I rolled a 0.
Okay, I'm gonna say
yes, that is a nat 1.
Yeah, no, for sure. You're gonna take 5 damage from like trying to pilot and just cracking yourself into a wall. So yeah, you're gonna take 5 damage, and you might need to squad up with somebody else on the way back.
Spencer, I have to know. Do you have like an Ewok dictionary pulled up right now, or are you just okay? I was like, or are you just coming up with bullshit?
Michael, I said he's committing to the bit. Trust me,
I am.
To the bit.
No. I get like, but you can commit to the bit without like having the actual dictionary pulled up. So what you're saying, like things you're saying, are actual like.
Yeah.
See, I'm tempted
Oh.
to pull up an Ewok dictionary now just to see if I can figure out what the fuck you're saying, even if my character wouldn't know. Like, just so I get the context.
Oh, this is inspiring, actually.
Oh god. This is making me
So-
want to pull up like an old Mandalorian, like because Mandalorians have their own language as well. So like I'm tempted.
Listen, if you did,
Yeah, right.
if you didn't do an Arborish to English cipher as a kid, are you even really a Star Wars fan? I don't think so.
Damn, I feel like such a false fan now.
I'm just
Damn.
listen, I have a stormtrooper tattooed on my arm. Like I'm in it for the sauce.
I would say Star
I
Wars
also
is one of the
literally have
Star Wars
I
is the one
literally have
fandom I
my
don't have
lightsaber
tattooed on
here,
me
so
yet.
I literally have my lightsaber here. So
Mine's chilling out right there.
nice.
I
Hell
noticed
yeah.
that the dual bladed lightsaber. It's
That's
awesome.
pretty sick.
I used to
so-
have Vader's lightsaber, but
So as Alelu screams and crashes into the wall, the TIE fighter, who also rolled a natural one, funny enough, the pilot as he's coming up out of the canyon to do a roll around there, you can see that his attention is focused solely on the recruits, you guys that are down in the canyon there, and he does not have any inkling that there is anything else to pay attention to, as a huge green blaster bolt comes from over top of the canyon, smacks into the side of the TIE fighter and explodes it. There is one other saber tooth syndicate TIE fighter, holy alliteration, that is still flying overhead, although it seems to potentially be a little bit more preoccupied right now. And it is Joel's turn. What do you want to do, Josh?
How close to the ground is the TIE fighter flying by chance?
The canyon is probably about 70, 80 feet. The canyon wall is about 70 or 80 feet high. So the other TIE fighter is just kind of coming up over it. So I'm going to say it's probably about 60 feet above you guys.
No, okay. Well, I can't do my original idea I had here because I was going to throw my saber at it, but I only have a range of 30, so.
Oh yeah, definitely we'd be not flying that close to the ground. They're not.
Do you mean like a sword or do you mean like a lightsaber?
I have a lightsaber.
Oh, cool.
Start off with a saber throw. I like it. So you are a little bit. You were having trouble piloting this as well. So you're also about that.
Yeah.
You're about that 350-ish feet back. Do you want to just go straight for the outpost?
Yeah, I'll just do that. Considering I need all the help I need to drive this fucking thing. Apparently.
There you go. Okay, piloting check, please. And then it'll be Drew. You're up after Joel.
All right, and I get 6.
6. Nice. Okay, you are in the
you
same
need,
kind of
I think
spot
you need
there.
new dice, bud.
Hey, it's my first time using them, so.
So
They need
He
to
just
be
has to warm 'em
blessed.
up.
Drew is about 50, 60 feet ish away from the outpost. The rest of you are, well, I'll say Kale and Joel are about 150 feet away. Alelu is in the wall, probably about 200 or so feet back. So you're kind of staggered on a little bit. And Drew, it's your turn.
I'm going to run inside the outpost with my blaster drawn and pretty much just look for a gun or something.
Okay, awesome. Investigation, please. Or actually, sorry. The door is not open, so you need to check do like a is it a tech check?
Technology.
Yeah, tech.
Technology.
Yeah.
12.
I was gonna say you need to lock pick it, but a 12. So you are pretty technologically knowledgeable. So it's not gonna be a ton, but it does take you a moment to get it. You'll need to. you'll be opening the door by the time somebody else gets to the door here. Is Kale followed by Alelu?
Did Kale notice Alelu like crashing?
It's pretty loud. I'm gonna say the high pitched scream of the Ewok is even louder than the than the pod racer.
I mean, he's how far is Kale from the outpost now?
You're probably about 100 or so, 120-ish feet. So you could make it there this turn and dismount.
Okay, I would say that when he noticed Alelu crashing into the wall, he's just like, "Oh, damn it! I'm gonna have to carry the teddy bear back, aren't I?" And he's gonna go into he's gonna keep flying towards the outpost, and as he gets out, he's going to draw his special blaster, his unique blaster, and he's not gonna do anything with it yet, but he's just got it like kind of ready just in case, and he's gonna run inside and look for something shiny.
Nice, I like it. Okay, so yeah, you're getting up to the door there as Drew is just about to pop it open. Alelu, you're smoking pod racer, and you, what are you doing?
There's no other like speeders or anything else, is there?
Not that you can see right now. No, just the one TIE fighter
Right.
that is coming around over top.
Okay. I'll just I'm gonna like take out my staff and like smack it a couple times, and then I'm gonna put it back onto the pedal and then try to keep on going.
Nice. Do another piloting check for me, please.
Oh, the thing is still working? I thought it like blew up.
No, he took some damage from hitting the wall, but I mean, he just because he doesn't have a seatbelt on, because the seatbelt doesn't.
Okay, I was imagining like from episode 1 where like the one like crashes into the wall and one engine goes flying off.
Did you see which pod racer that Spencer has? That would have been very fitting, honestly. I probably.
That's why I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to carry him back.
Quadranero's power supply.
I got an 8.
An 8. Okay, you're wrestling with the controls on this thing, and you're still at that like 120-ish foot out mark. So yeah, you're still a moment away from getting there, but your podders is still decent.
I will.
You just can't fucking drive, so
I will.
The second
or actually an Ewok.
You say
He's saying, no. He's saying Oru.
The other TIE fighter that is flying over top seems to have changed targets and is no longer harassing you guys. Is firing over at something else on top of the canyon. And it yeah, that's what you see it doing. And you see more green blaster bolts flying past it too, and it seems to be engaged in combat with something else above the canyon. Joel, it is your turn. You are about that 120-ish feet mark. Layla is coming up beside you there. Are you hanging out there, or are you getting to the
I'll keep just trying to get to the outpost, I'm thinking.
Nice. I love it. Layla has no friends.
I can't let this fucking teddy bear beat me there. My Kalishi pride.
Roll it mildly. Just cause it's
I got a, oh my god, I got a 5.
You got a 5. You are close enough. I'm gonna say like you're getting the handle of driving it, but not so much parking it. So it takes you a second to slow it down. And you're still at your pod, and not quite up at the outpost yet. Drew, it is your turn.
Yeah, as I jump out of my pod, I'm going to think to myself, like, fuck, I'm a Kalishi warrior, not a fucking pilot.
Drew, followed by Kale.
Okay, I'm going to probably run into the outpost looking and try to find a big enough gun to shoot the TIE fighter down.
I like it. You do see that there is controls for the outpost defenses there. If you wanted to turn those on, you can
Yeah.
do a technology check for me. Unless you have like a tech skill or something like that you're wanting to use on it.
Let me see. Decryption program, technically.
Decryption
Actually,
program?
yeah.
Yeah, if you
Gives me
wanted to.
advanced ability checks to open stuff, I guess.
Yeah, I'll say that it would apply to this because if you just turn it on, it's going to just shoot at anybody outside of the outpost. But if you roll it with a you're gonna give it an opportunity to set targeting before you turn it on. So yeah, you can roll that with advantage.
I got an 11,
An 11.
which is
Okay.
good because I almost got a nat. I got a not one on my next roll. Which,
Well, it's not that one wasn't a nat one, so you do get it turned back on. There is a surprising amount of defenses in what seems to just be like an unassuming little outpost, and you kind of tap away on the screen there, and you get them. You turn all of them on. They are acquiring targets for a moment, but yeah, you don't see a whole lot of this inside. But from the outside, Alelu and Joel. You see a very, very, very big cannon come out of the top of the outpost.
Oh, jeez.
Hale, what do you want to do? It's your turn, Michael. What do you want to do? Followed by Alelu.
Do I notice the amount of like ridiculous amount of defenses that this outpost has?
They seem to be defenses they seem to be outward defenses rather than like stuff on the inside. The inside of this actually is like very sparse. There's really not a lot inside of it.
Sure. So I guess what I'm saying is, do I see that there are controls for a lot of defenses for outside? I'm gonna look around and see if I find anything like a basement or like
give me a
some
perception
secret
check.
store. Because like in my mind, in Kale's mind, like there's a reason that there is so much defenses for an
give me a
unassuming
perception
base.
check. Yeah.
All right, cool. Perception. What do I have for that? That's a +2. So that's going to be a 10.
10. As you're looking around, you see that there's, like I said, there's not a lot of stuff in here. You'd normally expect an outpost like this, especially the Trandoshan had mentioned that this is like, it's not like one that they had pillaged or anything like that. And it seems like there's not a lot of travel that has happened to this place in a while. It's like there's really isn't any like not too many crates or anything like that kicking around. You do see like another room kind of tucked in the back there. Might be something over there, but yeah, there's the main area. There's like a couple standard supply crates, but nothing too crazy.
I'll check out that room.
Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that on your next turn. There.
Yeah.
Alelu, it is your turn.
I'm still on the speeder, right?
So yeah, you can. I'm not gonna make you roll another fucking piloting check. I'm gonna say that you can pull up and you can be at least close enough to the outpost that the big gun on the outside is not going to be pointing at you.
Excellent. That's exactly what I want. And as I speed back past the Kalish, I'm gonna say Ichiwama, and then go say goodbye.
I love it.
That fucking little teddy bear.
little fucking teddy bear. Amazing. Is there anything that you wanted to do on your turn?
How far?
Yeah, you pulled up to the. You say you pulled up to the outpost. So yeah, you're close enough that you can, you can go in and check it out if you'd like to.
Yeah. I'll immediately dismount and just rush in.
Yeah. What would be your first instinct? Are you looking for something? Are you trying to like what's your first instinct of going into the outpost?
Just the sense all of knowing exactly what there is.
What there is?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I guess do a perception or do an investigation check.
Okay. That is a 12.
12. From your time hitching rides on Imperial vessels, you would know that there typically would be a couple more things than you see in an outpost like this. It seems to be unusually sparse. That's kind of the one thing that you can grasp. You rolled a 12, so I'm not going to give you too much, but yeah, there's a lot less here than you would expect that there is. Expect that there should be, especially that if nobody's come here to to pillage it before, and nobody has seemingly come here in a while. It's just kind of like unusually empty and really well defended.
Kandala Oru. And that'll be it.
I love how hard you commit to the bit. It's so funny. The TIE fighter outside is still engaged in combat with whatever this is that is shooting back at it. It rolled a 5, and the other thing rolled a 19. So that other TIE fighter explodes as well. So yeah, there is seemingly only this unidentified force left, and the smoldering remains of 2 TIE fighters above the canyon's edge. Joel, it is your turn, followed by Drew.
All right. So I just noticed that. So we don't know who it is that's shooting at that other TIE fighter yet. Then I guess, huh?
Not yet.
All right. Well, I'll just make my way inside of the temple there, and I guess I would immediately look around and see if there's any enemies around that I would need to fight there, I suppose. That'd be my first instinct, probably, is trying to go in and be wary if there's anybody else to fight or any other surprises coming out.
Yeah, I'm gonna say with the roles of your companions and such, one of you's probably hit a light switch, and so the lights are all kind of coming on there. And they pointed out that there is that room in the back there. And now that the lights are on, you guys kind of see that looks like it would be big enough to hold like 1 or 2 ships, nothing crazy. But it looks to be just kind of your kind of bog standard Imperial docking bay, or kind of like shuttle bay kind of area. It looks like there is a roof door to let in spacecraft, and then the side doors there, which would be able to let in ground craft. But yeah, there's like I said, the one room closer to the back there that's really the only thing that you can see other than some standard, like I said, some supply crates kicking around.
No, okay. Well, I'll be curious to go into that back room there as well too. I'll make my way there.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you to roll a nature check, please.
That is a fucking 20.
That is a 20. Sick. So as you're looking around, you're kind of just trying to get any sense of really any place to look in here, and like a wash over top of you, there is some force of something that is in that back room. Like you have no idea what it is, but there's just like a bout of vertigo. It washes over top of you, and there is that the thing that you would need to find here is in that back room.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll still knowing this and getting that feeling now, I'd be very curious to really look around to see what it is that's setting it off for me there. And again, I do have a passive 10 perception here as well too, so
Yeah. No, that's perfect. So it's Drew. It'll be your turn, followed by Kale, and then Alelu.
Yeah, I'm probably going to leave the gun on. I'm just going to turn the gun on and have it start firing randomly until it hits something.
Sure.
and then I'm gonna go head for that back room.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, we won't to worry too much about initiative order right now, just because everybody's kind of like out of their pods and the TIE fighters are not engaged with you guys anymore. So for the moment, we'll say it's a little bit more free form. So is everybody wanting to head to that back room there, or anybody else want to do anything else in the area here?
Oh, no, I'm gonna go in there.
Yeah. So as you all get a little bit closer there, everybody kind of now starts to get this feeling as you're closing in on the room. You're getting that feeling of like there's something in this room here. And as you get closer, you see that while there wasn't a lot of like fanfare up front, there wasn't a lot of like there's the big guns and stuff like the big defenses and such, but there wasn't really a lot of like, you know, it seemed to be intentionally low key. This room is like a vault. Like it doesn't really look like it from far away, but once you're getting close to it, it's like somebody locked this down. Anybody want to try and open it up, or what do you want to do?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
What do we want to do?
Okay, I still have the decryption program running. So it's like lasts for an hour. So is it like a lock door, or is it like
There's a keypad. Yeah, there's a kind of a normal kind of keypad there. So if you wanted to try that, Drew, you can. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, I'll try to unlock
my
the
lightsaber.
keypad.
Sorry. Michael, what were you saying for they wanted to do?
I was just gonna say I absolutely want to try and like open this door. I mean, I was heading that way anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Everybody's kind of moving in that direction. Yeah, I'll say. Drew, you can do roll your to open the door with tech, and then yeah, if you want to do the same there, Michael, you can as well.
Vanity spell.
What do we roll for that? That would be
Technology.
Would that just be a technology roll, or
yeah, unless you have like a skill that attaches to it, but I don't know what skills you would have. Like if you're playing like an operative, for an example, you might have like a skill for it.
20. Not nat 20.
Dirty 20.
I got a normal 20.
Okay. And Michael, let me know what you roll.
Alrighty. Damn it. Where the fuck is my dice? There we go. I rolled an 18 technology.
Rolled an 18. So both of you kind of combined are trying to get into this door there, and it's giving you some trouble. And you, as this is going on there, you hear the guns outside firing at something. And as you're doing that, Kale, you pull out your blaster, and you go like, you know, you're got your kind of wits about you. And as you kind of pull out your blaster, that kind of like wave of power comes over you guys again, and the door opens. Seemingly not by your typical means of opening it, but more so force sensitivity. Let's just call it what it is. The door is force sensitive.
Interesting.
I don't actually think I opened that, so
Kale's just gonna walk in.
Say nothing.
Yep.
Walk
I'm
in.
gonna pull out my
Yeah,
black.
he's nothing and just walks in.
I'm gonna try to walk in with my blaster ready.
Blaster ready.
I'll follow.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll be following too as well. I'll probably have my lightsaber I have in hand, but I won't have it activated yet. But I have it out just to be ready because it'd be very suspicious of this.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Especially, I probably take notice of the lightsaber and just like, what is that? Because again, my character was born couple years after the Empire took over, and grew up isolated in on a single planet, and only had like traders and stuff to talk to that weren't weren't harsh.
I love it. So yeah, you guys are all kind of coming into the room there, and it's It's strange. There's no light. There's no like overhead like room light in here. But all of you can kind of get a sense of like what the room like you can like kind of almost map out. You can almost see the room in your mind there.
Oh, I put in the line. I have dark vision. I have dark vision goggles.
Yeah, well, this is it's not so much a like a visual thing. It's more of like I said, it's more of a kind of like a as you can kind of all kind of sense this, and you feel that kind of feeling of that vertigious feeling kind of flows in through all of you, and just like as you kind of like as it just comes to pass there, a almost spotlit red glow emanates from the center of the room there, and you see on a pedestal a small pointy boxy kind of object there with some writing on it, and it certainly seems that is where the power is coming from, and it certainly seems that would be the valuable thing that somebody of a saber-tooth syndicate variety would love to have.
I grab it.
Stoja!
Roll.
I ignore the teddy bear and I grab it.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
All right. What is
Dumbass has never played a round of D&D in his life.
No, it's the fact that I
Just like
have
this.
and I know that it's most likely trapped. I'm like, I want to trigger it.
I love it. I'm just bugging you. Go ahead.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20? Amazing. So you go to grab it, and like as you grab it, this red electricity like bolts up your arm, and you have to like hold on, like make an effort to hold on to this thing, and it settles for a second, and then you like blink and you don't even really notice it, but you've turned around and you have this thing in your hands, and you're looking back at your companions, and you're kind of like blinking back into consciousness. You have the thing.
Which none of them see because, again, helmet. Like, they see me, like, I would imagine they see the red electricity going up my arm or whatever, but, like, maybe, like, I shake my head to kind of clear it, but...
Yeah, you're kind of like do that, like, sway and then, like, shake
like,
back to... Yeah. Exactly that, yes.
He kind of, like, maybe he, like, holds his head for, like, half a second, but, like, then he just kind of, like... What happened?
Oreo!
Again, I don't speak, goddamn teddy bear.
Winks at you.
You good?
He's just gonna take the thing and like kind of put it in his backpack.
Yeah, I'm probably standing back looking at this Mando and this teddy bear, be like, oh god, this is going to be a constant thing, isn't it?
Just wait until I use my blaster.
I'm gonna pick up the Ewok and just walk out. If we've already got the equipment.
Den! And I struggle.
And I'm gonna go turn off the gun.
That's probably wise.
I start walking
We start
out.
flying away. We start flying away. Did we forget something?
No,
I was trying to find.
Damn it! I thought you guys were gonna remember.
I was trying to find the image of it, but like when Spencer first got to the bunker, you were like, oh, he's close enough that the guns won't track him. I was trying to find the image from Lilo and Stitch where like the guns trail onto Stitch.
Yeah,
like,
that's exactly what I was thinking. Genuinely, it's 100% exactly what I was thinking.
And I could not find it, and I was just like, that's why I was like, that's why I was looking out on my phone for so long. I was like, I'm not paying attention. I need to pay attention.
That's funny. So yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys have the item that you were presumably an item that would be favorable for your bid to be a true saber-tooth. And you
let me ask this real quick. Would any of us recognize what this is, or like have an idea of what it might be?
Just as an FYI, my character is slightly force sensitive.
Yeah, I mean, like, you guys are all getting a Force vibe from it, but as far as like what it is, I think Michael, you can roll me a lore. It's gonna be like a very high roll, but like you would, I think, be the only one that would really have any inkling as to what this might be.
Considering I have a +0 to all intelligence.
Yeah, it's more so just because of background. To be honest, Blue's character would have been the most aware of what it might be, but yeah, you would be the other one that would maybe have some of it.
I gotcha. Fucking nat 20. Let's go.
Oh,
Sick. It's a holocron.
Me as a person kind of thought that's what it
Yeah.
was. That's why I was like,
It's a holocron. Yeah.
considering it shot red lightning up my arm, I'm going to assume it's a Sith holocron.
Crazy assumption. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. It's
I'm-
absolutely is a Sith
I
holocron.
think I've turned off the guns. Also, can I touch that? I don't know why, but something's just like drawing me to touch that.
I absolutely do not let anybody into my backpack. No, absolutely not.
You don't have to let it get. I don't need. I just want to just take the thing out and let me touch it. I just really.
He jumps in his pod. He jumps in his pod racer and fucking.
You are about to get in your pod racer as another electronic voice comes down from actually it seems to be like right above you guys, and it says, "What is your purpose?" And you look up, and you see
To find the Holy Grail.
you see a seeker droid. It's all black. It's all black. It's got its kind of antenna peeking out of it, but you see an ID9 seeker droid. ID9, I think it's an ID9 seeker droid. But anyways, you see a seeker droid above your head.
Our purpose here is our own, droid. Leave us be.
It's kind of cute.
Cute nothing. That thing's probably trouble.
I ask you
Okay.
again, what is your purpose here?
I'm just gonna shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it. Go for it. Yeah, roll an attack.
Okay. Let me just check.
I just put a picture of it in Discord. Just if you use ID9 secret droid.
no,
16.
yeah.
16. You do hit it. Roll your damage. Also, what is it you're shooting it with?
My pistol.
What kind of pistol is it? Is what I mean.
Blaster pistol.
Okay.
Yeah, I did 8 damage.
8 damage. You hit it, and it it explodes. Like it has next to no hit points on it, and you just from over top of the edge of the canyon, you see a figure. It's kind of obscured by the sun behind it. You say, "God damn it! I just wanted to talk to you guys. You fucking
Maybe
up my
you should
droid."
come down here face to face, unlike a coward.
Sorry.
Ichiwama.
And again, he's just gonna get in his pod racer and fuck off.
Okay, yeah, you can do that.
I'm gonna pick
I'm
up.
only here-
I'm still
I'm
holding.
only here for the credits.
I'm currently holding. I'm still probably holding the Ewok. So I'm just gonna take it, look at the shattered pod racer, and then just drop it into my pod racer and just hop in.
Just like a fucking by the scruff of the neck.
You know what? I considered doing that when I said earlier about how I was gonna be the one having to take him. I'm so glad somebody else did it.
I was thinking like slug over the shoulder and then just casually pulls out a blaster, shoots it, and then continues walking while still holding holding it in like the extra arms it's got the harness has.
Have you ever seen somebody like have a kid in like overalls and they like pick it up by the straps of the overalls? like
Yes.
that's what I was imagining.
Yeah.
Like just pick it up and like just carry it like a briefcase.
I love it. Okay, so Kale has hopped on the pod racer and is beginning to head out. Drew and Drew's new teddy bear Leilu have headed to the other one. Joel, what are you doing?
I'll probably follow behind them as well and
Getting into the pod.
bring up the courage to go drive this pod racer again.
As you are all powering on your pods, Kale, you haven't quite left yet, but you hear the voice from above the edge of the crater say, "Wait! Just fucking wait a second, please."
What is it?
Awesome. And Drew, as you look up and you kind of like, you got your hand in front of the sun to get a good look at whatever you see. Not one, but you see 3 figures, all in all black, a little bit shiny. They seem to be like stormtroopers, but in all black. Weird. Yeah, I saw that look, Michael. Yeah, so you see 3 stormtroopers in all black, and you just see one of them in the middle has her hand up. It says, "Just what did you find?"
Hale is gonna stand up and pull his blaster out and just aim it at them, and that like he's just gonna stand there ready to shoot just in case. It's none of your business what we found in that outpost there.
I have no idea. Honestly, just saying what makes me want to touch it.
Anything from Joel or Leilu?
Can I do an insight check to see like what their intention is here?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. That's gonna be a 21.
21.
21.
You spent a good amount of time around different Imperials, just in stowing away in places and whatnot, but you get a much more of a articulate sense from this particular stormtrooper. Doesn't seem to have like the knee-jerk point a gun and like that's the only way that I can solve a problem even if I can't hit the broadside of a barn type of way of handling situations, and that kind of goes in concert with the fact that they have a droid that doesn't typically have the capabilities to relay speech or relay comms or in any capacity. Yeah, it's they seem to be not your average stormtroopers, but also they don't seem to be ready to just blow you out of the sky.
Okay. So I'm gonna immediately jump out of the speeder, and I'm gonna try to like get between. I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna go Stoja, and like obviously you make it like stop, right? Stoja, and then I'm gonna point towards what's Drew?
Kale.
Is that right? No.
Kale.
Drew's the one that was with me. Drew's the one that was with me, right?
Kale is Michael's character.
But I was with.
No. Yeah, Drew. You were with Drew. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drew is Angel's character. Yeah, Kale is.
Right. Okay. So, I'm gonna point over to Drew and go, Goopa. And then I'm gonna also point back to the people, the 3 figures, and go, Goopa.
That was the door.
I'm gonna like point and gesture towards everybody. Goopa.
I'm
Does
so
anybody
sorry.
else speak Ewok?
I don't speak fucking teddy bear, but I think he's trying to say that they're friends.
Yeah, I'm going to look at this confusingly because I am untrustworthy of any Imperial-looking people as Republic people, but
Yeah,
I do
fuck
see this.
that.
Yeah, I do see this teddy bear just being like, no, dude, you need.
Kale's absolutely just fucking
Locked cock and
get
ready
out
to
of
rock.
our way, Imperials.
Yeah, I'm the same situation as Michael up there. I probably have my blaster in hand ready on the defensive because I have no trust for the Imperials as much as the Republic. And I just have this confused look at this little teddy
I'm just
bear.
staring at the teddy bear in confusion.
Aren't we all? The stormtrooper up there doesn't have their guns out. You do see the one to the side here. Actually, funny enough, I have minifigs of them or miniatures of them.
When you said stormtroopers in all black, I immediately pegged them as being the TIE fighter pilots.
Oh no.
They're not? Okay.
No. They are.
Oh god, are they Bad Batch?
No, they're not Bad Batch.
I can't really see them.
I know that's
I
terrible.
would say it looks like
really
there's some
terrible.
red on the helmet, but
Has anybody played Battlefront 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played both, but
it's Inferno Squad.
Yeah, I was just
Oh,
wondering.
okay.
It's like, what was that squad called again?
Yeah,
Inferno
I was
Squad.
like, wait, which
It's Inferno Squad.
which Battlefront 2, the cool one or the one that EA made?
The Battlefront, the new Battlefront 2.
Okay, the one that EA made.
Yeah.
Yeah. Inferno
So
Squad.
you see the one in the middle. The one on the sides seems to be a heavy blaster. One of them's got a sniper rifle. The one in the middle that seems to be more typically equipped. Looks kind of just to both of them, and just stand down. You don't have your colors yet, do you? You don't know what the Syndicate is about, do you?
Like I said, I'm just here for the credits. Now get out of my fucking way.
There are better places to find credits in this galaxy than at the hands of a pirate organization, especially one like the Syndicate that has far more resources than they ever want to admit and far less people to answer to.
Yeah, I told them too. It's just like I'm just interested in bringing down the Republic and the Empire there because the things they've done to my people in the past there.
I'm sorry, you're telling stormtroopers that they need to you're trying to get rid of the Empire?
That's all I'm interested in is trying to fight the Empire and the Republic. That's my main goal. I have a vendetta with them.
Kale hears them say that there are more places to get credits in the galaxy, and he's like, "What are you offering?"
You can finish your mission here, whatever that may be. We're not going to get in your way. But if you do...
I'd like to see you try.
I think you would have a fun time with that little pea shooter of yours. You've no idea who we are or what we are capable of. Very cute.
Right back at you, you cunt.
I love how Australian this character is.
Sorry, I got into a little Billy Butcher there.
Oh, so you did get a little Billy Butcher.
Whoops.
If you want an honest way to make credits, come find us. We got a base not too far from the Mos Eisley Cantina on Tatooine. We'll see you
He
there.
doesn't say anything. He just kind of like nods his head very like imperceptibly, like just like a half nod, like he understands what he's being told, kind of thing.
And I just yell,
like not necessarily in agreement, like yeah, I'll find you there, but like I understand what you're saying.
I love the contrast of Kale just being like, and Drew just being like, yeah, I heard you, it's fine. Like, yeah, we're good.
No, I said he nodded.
Oh, I thought you said we got. I thought you said yeah, we got it. Yeah, I was like, we're good.
He nodded.
Yeah. Oh, that's so fucking funny. With that,
I
yeah,
love
they just kind of like look at each other and they're just like, "You're not worth the trouble anyway. Don't get too in over your head. Syndicate's not known for letting go." And they just turn and they walk away.
Waddle waddle.
Wow.
The very next day. Bop, 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 bop. When the duck goes back to the river.
And
Cool.
yeah,
So yeah, I just turn on the fucking thing and let's go.
Yep.
awesome.
Jump in.
Just for
Yeah, I grab,
guys,
I
just
grab
for,
the teddy bear and pretty much shove him into my lap and start driving.
I love it.
Serena!
Yeah,
Serena!
just for fun, Kale, Joel, and we'll get an advantaged piloting check from the two of you now that you can combine your piloting prowess between Drew and Alelu. Yeah, warm it up, Josh.
I'm gonna
Nice.
need all the luck I need. Yeah.
I needed that.
Woo! 16. I finally got a good
Let's
piloting
go.
roll.
Drew, what did you get on your piloting check?
Hold on. Do I have advantage too or no?
Yes.
You have advantage. You and Alelu have
I got
combined.
15 with my plus 8. That's 23.
Amazing. Yeah. With no issues, it seems that you all have been emboldened by your recent events there and this unusual encounter with Imperials, but not Imperials, and getting shot by TIE fighters, but the TIE fighters were on, like, you're kind of like very much out of sorts of what the hell even happened today, and especially with this unusual and obscenely powerful artifact that you seem to have, be in possession of now.
And I'm still trying to touch the thing.
I love it. Trying to touch the Twi'leks when you get back. You're trying to touch Kale on the way there. Like, I love it.
Hale is
you
just
all-
absolutely pushing his pod racer as like to the limits, trying to get back.
Yeah. I love it. As you get back to the garage that you pulled into or pulled out of with the pod racers, the other syndicate are there waiting for you. It's like, you made it back in a lot less time than we expected you. Wait, where the you're down a pod, and where are the ships?
Something shot them down. It was weird.
Something.
The teddy bear crashed one of the pod racers. I don't know what happened to the ships. As for that outpost, it was fucking empty, mate. Wasn't anything in there. I don't know what kind of deranged mission you sent us on, but
Hey, you're forgetting the
shut the fuck up.
you're forgetting the cool thing that I need to touch.
He is absolutely gonna cover.
You gotta roll, Kale. You gotta roll a deception check, and it's gonna be with disadvantage.
Fucking hell!
I flick his hand and try to keep talking about it.
All I could imagine is him holding the teddy bear still in hands, like, "Oh, what about that?"
I love it.
No,
God
Drew,
damn it! I rolled a 20 and an 8, so I got a 10.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Motherfucker! All right, well, you know what? I have a feeling like I'm gonna get to use my fun toy. So in this instance, so I'm not mad.
Yeah, I mean, you are 100% getting a blaster pulled on you, Kale, and
Hey, calm down. We just found this cool thing.
Shut the fuck up. You. I told you one thing before you got onto that fucking ship. What was it? Anything that you find while you're on a syndicate job belongs to me. Hand it over.
Oh no, you said the Twi'leks were gonna be there when we got back.
That will remain to be seen whether this happens or not. Are you handing it to me or not?
I'll hand it to you. I really just want to touch it.
You touch my fucking bag and you'll lose more than just a fucking job.
I'm
Yeah.
currently grabbing it with the other arms on my back, so I'm not touching it.
So I'm absolutely pulling out my special blaster. And because of the situation, he's just gonna sigh, like, well, I guess it was inevitable. And you see he twists the handle. So to kind of give you an idea, it looks like a flintlock pistol. It does not have a hammer or anything. It's basically like a black and red flintlock shaped pistol, but you see a silver ring around the handle. And what he does is he twists the handle 180 degrees, and when he flicks the trigger, instead of a blaster bolt, a crimson red lightsaber blade comes out. And the markings on my helmet start to make a lot more sense.
Yeah, super cool.
So yeah, I ignite my lightsaber and I just get ready to fight my way out of this.
Does anybody else want to fight here?
I just want to touch the artifact.
Are you
If you
wanting
touch
to
my bag, you are losing an arm.
Then I'm using the metal arms.
Then you're losing a metal arm. Like,
is anybody wanting to fight either the Trandoshan or the Mandalorian?
I'm gonna shoot at the Mandalorian, to be honest.
You're gonna fight the Trandoshan, the Syndicate guy.
No, I'm gonna work with the Syndicate guy.
Nice, I love it. Okay.
no, Drew's shooting at me.
Yeah. No, I just wanted to
I'm
confirm.
not shooting at you. I'm just trying to calm you both down with my gun out, while also getting my hands on the artifact.
Got him both down.
Yeah,
with my
because
gun
nothing
out. I
says
love it.
calm down like pointing a gun in somebody's face.
Okay, I love it.
I haven't aimed in the sky.
I love it. Alelu, Joel, or what are the two of you doing? Are you getting involved or are you standing back?
I'm gonna stand back because this is the Mando's problem. I think it's like I have no loyalty to him.
Let me ask you something, Austin. Just because I want to play this out, but also like I don't want this to be a situation where I get a little frustrated. So is this a fight that it's possible for me to win and walk away from, or is this like I'm losing this fight regardless?
This is a fight of pride, not a fight of possibility. You're doing a standoff to like I mean you go for it. I'm
trying to get the fuck away from I'm trying to get the fuck away before I get too deep into it.
I'll say you would have an opportunity to get away. You're not gonna have an opportunity. There's fucking 10. Well, there's like 3 Syndicate guys. But I mean, yeah, you're on the planet.
I don't think I'm gonna like defeat the Syndicate single-handedly, especially if. Well,
you're at the you're not at the Syndicate base. You're at the garage that they took you to. So there's only the Trandoshan, the Gamorrean, and the pilot. So there's only a couple Syndicate guys here.
Sure, and apparently Drew is backing the Syndicate.
Yes, Drew is also apparently now a Syndicate. But yeah, if you want to,
I'm backing up with like the lightsaber out.
Very much also aware that pissing off the people that hired us are not going to be a good idea.
Sure, yeah. Joel's standing back and not getting involved. Alelu, what do you want to do?
I want to get between the two party members that are fighting and just go, Stoja! 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 Stoja!
You don't speak
Stoja, Goopa.
Yeah, exactly.
I love
it. Brave little bear.
Okay, I am going to get, just for the sake of time, I'm going to keep the same order of initiative as before. But I'm going to put, the Syndicate guys just in the place of the TIE Fighter. Just to keep it simple. I cannot spell. And okay, so that is first going to be Drew, and then Kale, you're going to be right after this. Drew, what are you doing? Are you doing anything? Are you saying anything? Or what is your attempt to?
I'm pretty much just trying to calm him down, while also very clearly just wanting to touch the holocron.
Amazing. Persuasion check, please.
Actually, the one skill I'm actually good at, I have a +2 in.
What do you mean the ones? You have plus fucking 8 in pretty much everything you rolled today.
In charisma, 15.
15. Okay. I'm gonna say, yeah, that's not gonna diffuse the situation. It's pretty tense, and it seems like Kale's got a very set plan here as to what Kale would like to have happen, and yeah, the Trandoshan is not gonna step down for somebody who doesn't even got their colors yet. Kale, what are you doing? Alelu, you're right up after that. Are you making an attack?
I'm looking.
Are you
I'm looking
say...
at some of my. I'm looking at some of my stuff that I can do.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
While also quietly thinking, how the fuck do I get out of here?
So yeah, actually, that's a good clarification. The Trandoshan is the only one that is here like out. The other two are like on the ship. Like the ship is just to the side there, but the Trandoshan is the only one that is like out with you. You guys showed up a lot earlier than they anticipated.
Huh. I am.
Actually, after this session, can I do something?
Yeah. After
Yeah,
yeah.
Can I swap my wisdom and charisma just because, like, just now that I think about it?
Yeah. I feel like that makes sense.
Yeah. My character is somehow, my character was pretty much given some amount of ability to talk and stuff through the people that essentially the traders and stuff. So I guess, yeah, it makes more sense. And that, and also just being a lot more absent-minded while working on stuff.
I feel like that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say. Would Drew be considered hostile towards me at this moment? Or is Drew just trying to diffuse the situation?
Drew definitely seems to be more diffusing the situation than it would be considered hostile to you. If you would like to target them as a hostile creature, then that's up to you. But
no. So I'm going to use Affect Mind on Drew, which says choose a target within range that isn't hostile toward you. So I was making sure that Drew was not.
Okay.
Yeah. The target must make a Wisdom saving throw.
I just switched my wisdom to 8.
Okay, roll your wisdom save, Drew.
Wait, do I have it? I might.
I didn't even realize that's what you, because I was so like reading into what.
That's
I didn't even realize that's what you were doing. I heard in the back of my mind something about switching stats, but I was just like, yeah, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
I was so engrossed in what I was.
What's the save that Drew needs to make?
13.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just looking. 17.
Damn it!
Nice. Okay, what are you saying?
Nice,
what are you saying? Or what are you doing to try and affect the mind of Drew?
Basically, what I was trying to do was, so what it does is on a failed save, I have advantage on all charisma checks directed at that target. So I was going to try and like convince Drew to join my side.
Okay. Yeah. But what do you? Yeah. What do you? I understand what it does. What were you trying to say? Like, oh, you don't want to buy any death sticks. Like, what are you trying to say?
Yeah. Oh, okay. Basically, like. I've worked for people like this before. This syndicate is not what it seems to be. And you don't want to work for these fuckers. I promise you, there are better ways to make a way in this galaxy.
Okay, yeah, well, that doesn't
I'm not
answer.
even trying to join here.
On a
I'm
successful save, the creature does not realize that you tried to use the Force to influence its mood, but it becomes immune to this power for one day, so can't try it again.
all right. Well, I'm currently just like still trying to talk everything down. Okay, good point. I have not tied myself to them, but also I kind of signed up for this, and I feel like if I don't, I'm just gonna essentially create multiple enemies that are gonna go on my back for the rest of my life. Is that accurate? Talking to the Trandoshan.
That's you're not making any friends. That's for damn sure.
What's a life lived if you don't make a few enemies?
There you go.
Yeah, but I literally just got out off of Secundus and
You're like, I don't have any friends.
I don't have enough friends to have enemies right now. I am currently kind of screwed.
My ratio is real fucked right now.
People that at the very least.
Oh god,
Plus also
this is like Shane's character in Fallout.
It's 100%
basically.
like Shane's. I honestly, I didn't think about it, but yes, absolutely. Okay, Alaylu, it is your turn.
One of those Twi'leks.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, Alaylu, it's your turn. What are you doing?
What's the current like general vibe check between
Tense.
still between all?
Maybe if I work with you, if I work with them, they'll let me touch the artifact.
We'll find out. Yeah, it's very, very tense. Yeah, the Trandoshan is like definitely is like not paying any attention to Drew, given that Drew is like at least seeming to be on his side, and it's very much like eyes locked on Kale, like is not budging at all, is not like I need what you have, and like you're not, like that's the end of story.
I'm gonna go up to the Kalish, and I'm just gonna try to like pull him towards where I was.
Okay, amazing. We'll say that's your turn there. The Trandoshan says, looks at Kale and just says, "Are you staying, or are you going?"
He's gonna be kind of quiet for a second and like thinking it over. And
does a 16 hit you?
I have to find my fucking. We're doing meets beats.
Yeah.
Then yeah.
You take 4 energy damage from his blaster as it hits you in the shoulder. I'm not fucking around, kid. Hand it over, or you're not walking out of here alive.
Can I roll some kind of like perception check to see like to get an idea of like how scary this dude actually is supposed to be? Like
yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for it. I'll just say because I didn't really introduce him earlier, but like he is like he's got like his bandoliers on. He's clearly like very well respected in the group. He's like seems to be like the right hand of Carver. It seems like he is the one who is in charge of anybody who comes, like he's the only barrier to entry when it comes to like people joining the syndicate, and he's like pretty quick to cut people off from the syndicate if they don't kind of get with the program. So he's like he's not trifling. He's not to be trifled with.
Let me put it to you like this. You know what? I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna because I am who my character is. I'm going to look him dead in the eye. Well, I mean, he can't see that, but I'm going to look him straight in the face, and I'm going to kind of chuckle a little bit, and I'm going to say, I survived training under a Sith Lord at the age of 11. You think I'm fucking scared of you? And he's going to start to rush to.
You can do that. You can do that on your turn. Joel, are you?
Well,
doing,
on my turn,
you,
I'm gonna rush.
Are you doing anything after being dragged into the middle of this by Alayla, or are you letting yourself be dragged into the middle of this?
Yeah, what's the teddy bear dragging me in all this is what I've been wondering. It's like, what's this? What is he dragging me?
You can absolutely not let that happen. That's all.
You can just be like, no, get the fuck off.
Yeah.
What?
Fucking punt him over the back fence.
Absolute basic.
Teddy bear, you need to talk basic. I don't know what you want.
Listen here, little teddy bear. If you're going to work in this here galactic empire, you got to learn galactic basic.
You got. I don't speak Ewok where I'm from. I love it. Okay,
I don't speak that yub nub.
Are you doing it? Do you want to do anything else? Do you want to do anything else on your turn, or are you resisting being dragged into the middle of this?
No, I don't think I still want to be kind of dragged in the middle of this there, but yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of passively observing to see where this is going.
Stalwart.
Yeah.
I like it. Okay, Drew, you've got an opportunity to do something before Kale does whatever Kale's gonna do. I don't know if you're still there.
Maybe just had to say be right back. I don't know.
Oh, okay, perhaps. Okay, Kale, I'm just gonna say, yeah. What do you want to do here?
Yeah. I'm gonna say the thing about being trained by a Sith Lord at the age of 11, and then I'm just gonna rush at this dude with my lightsaber.
Okay, amazing. Yeah, roll your attack.
Where the fuck is it?
Basically, I'm gonna say this: if you attack him, if you are successful in your attack, then I'm gonna say you have an opportunity to like go and get on the pod racer and just like ride off into the sunset. But if you don't, then yeah, he's gonna. Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to take a bio break. What did I miss?
That's okay. You're good. You're good. I didn't imagine that you were, but I was just gonna give you an opportunity if you wanted to do anything prior to Kale rushing at this guy.
Maybe try to trip him? Like stick my leg out?
Sure. I'll give you an acrobatics check.
I have proficiency in that.
Oh my god.
I'll give you an acrobatics check just to see what the result of this, because if you're not doing it like offensively and
24.
just as like a trip up. 24. Okay.
Boy.
I'm so sorry, I swear I didn't try to make a broken character.
Okay,
I just
say
Dex and a plus 2 and
No,
Dex and a
that's-
plus.
Do I have to do like an acrobatics or anything to not get tripped?
I'm gonna say if you want to dodge the getting tripped while you're on your way to go attack the Trandoshan, you can, or if you want to roll with disadvantage.
What would I be rolling?
You would roll your attack with disadvantage, I mean.
No. Sorry. What would I be rolling to
Roll
not get tripped again?
You're rolling basically an opposed acrobatics check.
Opposed acrobatics. I'm gonna do that.
Okay, do it. I'll say if you pass the acrobatics check, then you can attack without disadvantage. It's just straight attack.
Okay. So that is going to be a 22.
A 22 does unfortunately not beat a 24, which is an insane.
Yeah, well, I only have. I just realized I only have a +3 to acrobatics anyway.
Hey, there's always a chance. Never tell me the odds, as one guy said.
Now, if you would have told me it could have been a saving throw, like a dex saving throw, I'd have been all over that because I have a +6.
Fair enough.
Anyway.
for flavor's sake and because I'm enjoying this, I'm gonna say that it was. I'm gonna say a saving throw makes even more sense. So sure, we'll say that you pass. We'll say you pass it. You can attack. Just roll your attack to hit the Trandoshan.
Okay.
Because I want you to get to use this fucking lightsaber.
All right.
It's
So
pretty cool.
that is a 17, and then I have a. What is the? I have a
17
plus. The
Yeah, it hits.
That's
Yeah.
a +4 for a basic lightsaber, so that's the stats I went with for this. So that's a
Just roll your
21
roll your damage. Level 5.
Okay,
I'm not gonna throw a AC 21 guy at you. Come on.
I mean,
It would be funny, but I'm not gonna do it.
Plus, also,
Alright,
just the
so that's-
mental the guy dodging a lightsaber is funny.
all right, so that's gonna be 7 energy damage.
7 energy damage. Yeah, you're coming at him, and he's not expecting the lightsaber. He's not expecting you to dodge it, and he's definitely not expecting like a new recruit. Even though all sorts of people from all sorts of walks of life, and definitely all sorts of like levels of training apply, and try to be a part of the syndicate. He's not really nobody really comes at him this hard, and so yeah, he tries to kind of like dodge in the way. He's not able to, and you dispatch him of his hand while he is scrambling to you son of a if you want.
Looks like you've been disarmed, mate.
You've been struck. No, we're not doing it. I'm so sorry. You can. Do you want to? Is your intent to get on your pod racer and get the fuck out of here?
Yeah, I'm absolutely I'm going to find the next nearest spaceport and try to get the fuck off planet.
Cool. Yeah.
I would like to try interject on something while he's trying to escape. I want to force pull him back into the fight and tell him, you started this fight.
Yes!
You gotta finish it.
Yes,
I mean-
okay, 100% do that. Do you have to? What is the? How does force pull work? Do you have to roll a thing, or is it a saving throw for them?
Let's see here. I know that the range has to be 60. It's instantaneous. What does
This
it
is
say
fucking
down here for
hilarious.
rolling? No, it doesn't say anything about rolling dice because it's a force ability. So
The person has
every
to
one
make
of
a
my force
dexterity.
abilities has a dice
Like,
roll.
Michael has to
it's
make a dexterity
it's
saving throw.
A strength saving throw.
I see
Yeah,
Strength
dexterity.
saving throw. Cool. I have a +4 to that.
Rolling that one. Rolling that one.
So that's gonna be a 17.
I'm gonna
Yes.
venture to guess that's probably gonna pass that. Hey.
Let's see here. I don't know. I have,
be your
18 plus 4. So.
Your
No, it's your
saving.
save DC.
It'll be say your saving throw. So
It would be your force casting save DC
it should say somewhere
under
higher
the lightning bolt tab on Star Wars 5e.
Yeah. What am I rolling here exactly?
You're not
even
rolling
sure.
anything. You'll have it'll say force pull or force.
Well, it'll say force. So okay, so for example, mine. Oh, if it'll fucking okay, mine has dark save DC because I have dark side abilities
Oh yeah.
under force casting.
Oh okay. Yeah. No, I have a 12 plus 4 myself. It matters
Okay,
of
yeah.
that.
So either way, then yeah, it wouldn't. You go to pull him, and he's slowed down for a second, but he shakes it off, and he can keep going. Does anybody else want to try and stop Kale from running off into the sunset?
I'm gonna shoot him because at this point I feel like I'm in too deep.
Can I roll something to try and deflect it with the lightsaber?
Is there a thing that allows you to do that with the lightsaber? I'm
not 100% sure where I would even find that.
It would be in force abilities.
Yeah, I think it's a fourth ability with saber reflex because I got that under my
okay.
team, and it's a It's a reaction.
Well, you know what? I'm wearing Beskar anyway, so if it hits me, it hits me.
Well, yeah, you just use your reaction to do. Can you just read it off there, Josh, from your sheet?
Yeah. Well, Saber Reflect, it says it's a reaction speed thing, and you got to raise your weapon to deflect. When you use this power, damage is reduced by 1d6. And
Okay,
you
yeah.
can in a range attack, you can see normal range of 20 and a longer range at
I'm kind of
60.
mad that I didn't add that to my.
Oh, you don't have reflect?
No, I don't have it. No, I didn't
Oh,
add it
okay,
to my
then
force
fuck off.
power.
Yeah, no, you take the damage. Yeah, go.
No, that's what I was saying. No, that's what I was saying. If it hits me, it hits me at this point.
Gotcha. Yeah, okay, yeah. Go ahead, Drew. Roll your attack. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you're saying.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Does 8 hit?
No.
No.
I appreciate it.
I imagine it hits me, but like it just glances off the Beskar.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Or I just miss entirely because I'm also just pulling out my pistol out of nowhere and just trying to shoot the guy that's running
I feel
away.
like an 8 is an entire miss. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, fair enough. I'm gonna kind of like look over at Drew, point the lightsaber at Drew, and then I'm going to where the fuck is it? I'm gonna use Force Leap on myself to jump away and jump into the pod racer.
Okay, that's pretty sick, actually.
Yeah.
Cool.
So I can use my force casting ability score instead of my strength score when I jump. And always count as having made a running start before jumping. So basically, instead of a +1, I have a +5 to my jump.
Yeah, I think you're good. Yeah, you guys you guys didn't. Yeah, you're close to the thing, so you're jumping into the cockpit of the. Yeah.
Yeah.
Does anybody have anything else to do to try and stop Kale? Kale's got the thing that you guys were looking for.
Damn it, get back here! I just start running after it.
Man, fucking, I'm gone.
Can I?
Well, hold on.
Unless somebody manages to stop me, well, I'll let you guys.
Alelu and Joel, what do you want to do anything?
I'm interested to hear what the teddy bear has to say first, I guess, before I come up with my idea.
I throw the teddy bear.
I'm gonna act like I'm gonna do like some sort of like force pull, and then I'm just gonna go like.
That's very funny. I really like that.
You know what? That's pretty good. Just be like.
It's like when you after you go see your first Star Wars movie, and the next time you go to the grocery store, you go to like wave your hand at the grocery store doors opening.
Okay.
Right. Joel, you're the last one in between Kale's freedom and. You do anything?
Yeah, I'm interested to do a saber throw at the connecting cables between the pod and the engines myself.
Okay, yeah. Do that for sure. I'm gonna say that the pod racer or the pod's cables have an AC of 15. So you gotta roll a 15 or higher.
I gotta roll a 15 or higher, eh? Okay. That is a 12. Ooh. I get.
You go to
plus
throw.
Anything?
Yeah. Do you have a plus for your? That was 12 on the die.
Yeah, 12 on the die, and I guess I gotta add my modifier here. So that's 16. I got a 16.
Yeah. Okay. I was like, come on, you gotta have to roll better than that. Come on. Okay. So yeah, you roll. You throw, and just when it seems like it's just gonna fly past, and you're gonna have to go pick it up. The saber does come around, and it does clip one of the cables there. I'm gonna say, just because this is funny, and I've ran this like 5 times, and nobody has ever tried to get away with the artifact, and I'm very interested to see what'll happen here. So I'm gonna say, Kale, Michael, you can roll a piloting check with disadvantage now that one of your cables is cut to see if you can still get this thing away from.
Could I just hop into another fucking pod racer?
You could, but then you'd give everybody else an opportunity to do something else to stop you. And it seems like more people are against you.
I'm stealing your lightsaber. Dibs on the lightsaber.
I don't think that's how that works. I appreciate the vigor. I don't think that's how that works.
I'm not gonna know how to use it until I multi-class into something that gets me Sith abilities.
It's gonna be one of those classic scenarios of where he's gonna look at the saber right into the thing there, accidentally turn it on.
That's funny.
What is this scene?
All right, Michael, what are you thinking?
If I would have known that was going to happen, I would have done denounce on you, you motherfucker.
I mean,
subtract a D.
Hey,
I know. I forgot. That's on me. That's on me.
No, yeah. So do you want to?
Fuck it. Yeah. You said with disadvantage. I already have a fucking +0 to piloting.
I'm
That's
not going to
better
say
than me.
crazy.
I have a
I'm
-1 to piloting.
I'm going to say this. I'm going to say you need to get above if you can get above a 10. Let's say about 12. I'll say 12. Because you have a handle on this thing now. You got to roll above a 12, and if you roll above a 12, you can get with that look. It seems like you did.
I rolled a 14 and a 4.
Yeah, that's 4 is not above a 12.
Yeah, or a 10.
So you go and you're trying to like kind of coax it out. You're trying not to put as much power onto the like right hand engine because of the you see the lightsaber mark through the coil, and you're getting going, and that coil snaps and falls off, and unfortunately your getaway has been thwarted. You almost had it. I will say you definitely almost had it.
Absolutely. I am absolutely rising up slowly out of the cockpit of this fighter, or not fighter, of this pod racer, very much like the Witch King after his steed gets beheaded by, like, he rises up with the lightsaber in one hand and a blaster pistol in the other, and he is pissed. And yeah, you fucked up. He's coming at you.
Oh, you two are fighting now?
If you guys want me here this bad, you fucked up. I was trying to get away.
Yeah. To be fair, Joel did say you started this fight, you have to finish it. So now Joel has to finish the fight.
Yeah. No, Joel wanted me here to finish this fight. We're gonna finish this fight. This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be great.
This is gonna be amazing. Okay, so
all right,
are
we gonna do this as a duel? But so it's between the two of you. Are you gonna want to do a duel?
I mean, I'm coming at him because he fucked up my getaway. If anybody else wants to step in and fight, they can get. These hands are rated E for everyone at this point.
Okay, this is gonna be hilarious.
I'm so mad. I was like, I'm gonna have a cool getaway. I fucking chopped the dude's hand off, and then he just fucking down like, you bastard.
I love it.
I would feel like the anger is fucking just rolling off of me at this point, like in dark side energy. It's like there's like a menacing aura to me at this point. I think I actually have an ability that does that. The fuck is it?
I want to touch the holocron.
So in the middle of all this fight, I'm suddenly getting 1v1 by a very pissed off Mandalorian.
Yeah, so I'm going to cast Seethe on myself. It says you seethe with anger, letting the dark side of the force flow through and empower you. As part of the action to cast this power, you spend one of your hit dice to recover hit points. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
Are you taking any damage?
Yeah. I got shot earlier.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. You're welcome. Wait, that wasn't me. I missed.
Correct.
Wait, where the
Was
fuck are my
funny though.
hit-
I appreciated it.
Where the fuck are my hit dice? I have no fucking clue how to find that.
It's at the very top.
Yeah, it should be at the. Da, 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 da. Where are your hit dice on this?
That is a good question. I couldn't tell you.
My character's a slight reference to something. If you can guess what it is.
I would say it's a 1D. I'm just gonna say it's a 1d6 because I don't know.
1d6.
Well, what level are
All
you?
right.
Or what's
5?
what's your HP? Sorry, I know what level you are. I told you guys. Well,
I was say,
what,
my HP is my max HP.
Yeah.
43.
Okay, then it would be you have a +2 to con, +3 to con.
My con is +2.
+2, then it would be a D8. Is your
D8?
hit die.
Cool. D8. So that's going to be 4, which I think gets me back up to full. Like that's exactly what I needed.
Yeah, I think it is.
Cool. So yeah, he is just absolutely just like shaking with rage. Blaster pistol in one hand, like a normal blaster pistol in one hand, lightsaber in the other, and he just fucking lets out this bellow of rage as he just starts running towards Joel.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. Roll your. Is C the action or bonus action?
I think C is. It's an action, so I'm not going to actually be attacking him at this time.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Joel, it's your turn.
All right. Shit, I really pissed off this Mando. I was not expecting this, but
I just cut a man's hand off to get away, and you fucked up my escape. You didn't think I'd be pissed?
well, you're supposed to be fighting the Trandoshan, not fucking me. But now you just red eyed.
You sided with the Trandoshan.
I was
Alright.
sitting off the side. But I'm actually gonna do my own force action here because I'm assuming he's in range since he's running
Yes,
at me to
you're good.
fight. I'm gonna do battle insight. It is lets me center my focus on a single target in range there, and I get a brief insight into the target's defense for the next turn when I do an attack, and I
Oh,
have
so
an
you get
advantage on my first.
advantage on your next attack.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. And that's an action as well?
Yeah, it's an action.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
I
go for it. Okay.
I have that as well.
Nice, Kate. It's your turn, Kale. We're just gonna go back and forth because this will be the last bit of.
Can I? I was kind of planning on interfering too.
If you want to interfere in a lightsaber battle, fucking go for it.
I'm going to cast cryogenic suspension with my level 3, so I'm going to cast.
Sure.
Which pretty much up to 6 creatures in range. Each target must succeed in a con saving throw or be affected by power for this duration. My DC is 16. You gotta roll a con saving throw. Sorry.
Michael.
Yeah, Michael.
On save.
I rolled a
Everybody's
dirty
money.
20.
You rolled
Get
a dirty
fucked.
20. Incredible. Is that on save effect?
On save. Hold on. Well, it makes an constant save. Oh, wait, hold on. Affected target. It must just you don't get affected by the power.
Okay. Cool.
And that was an action, so that's my turn.
Incredible. Kale.
Cool.
One
Cool.
time.
Cool. Cool.
Embody the
So,
power of the lightsaber I hold in my hands.
Yeah. I'm swinging at him with the lightsaber.
Pew pew.
So that is a 19 to hit.
Yeah, because I'm looking at armor class. I have a 16 armor,
Yeah,
so
that'll hit. Do your
that
damage.
hit.
Cool. So damage is. I'm surprised that a lightsaber only gets a D6.
At when you're low level, 100%. Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
yeah. You get better
So
versions
that
of lightsabers as you
is-
level up. When you get to like level 15, then it's like the lightsaber you expect it to be.
So these are like Disney lightsabers at this point. So
thing-
I got
This thing
it's
will break
six-
your
six-
forearm if I hit you with it hard enough.
Sure, but I'm saying it's like, you know, the joke about like the difference between like OG Lucasfilm lightsabers and Disney lightsabers. Like Disney lightsabers don't actually kill people; they just mildly inconvenience them.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I see what you
yeah.
mean. Yeah.
So that's gonna be 6 points of energy damage.
6 energy damage to Joel.
All
Consider-
right.
Joel,
well, because
respond.
I just realized that it is versatile. So if I wanted to, I could have done a two-handed attack with it and done 2d4. But whatever.
Fair enough.
All right.
How do you respond, Joel?
Well,
Sorry, I should ask. Spencer, are you doing anything, or are you just like, I can't stop this anymore?
I will after Joel's attack.
Okay.
all right. So, fuck. What do I do? So he already hit me, and I already took 6 points of damage, I guess. So let me get that down here first. I still have a lot of life to work with. So now that I have battle insight and I have dual wielding, so I can actually dual wield both my lightsaber and my vibro blade, and I have an advantage now to retaliate back here. So
You absolutely do.
yeah, so
Wait, did you say you're dual wielding a vibro blade and a lightsaber?
yes.
That's ridiculous, and I love it. Go for it.
Yeah, so I can already have an additional attack. I'm just wondering, does that compound with the... Let's see here, let me read my battle insight here again. Additional attacks at higher levels, 2 attacks at the 5th level. So does that mean I can attack 4 times against this dude?
No. So your offhand, so it would be 2 attacks with your main hand, and then you have your offhand attack.
Alright, so
So you would
since I
attack
have it...
twice with your lightsaber, and then you would attack once with your...
Yeah, no. I think I'm going to do that, especially since I have an advantage at this point here. So
Is it advantage
I'll-
on your next attack, or is it advantage on all attacks next turn?
let's see here. On your next turn, you gain advantage on my first attack against the
Yeah,
target.
so your first, you roll your first one with advantage, and then roll the next one just flat.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I'm going to do that. I'm going to retaliate with my main attack with a lightsaber there. So let's see, I got...
Oh, I'm gonna piss you,
Oh!
dude.
Well, I got a 6, I guess, so I'm guessing that's not going to hit on my
With
main
advantage,
attack.
you rolled a 6 total?
Yeah.
Advantage
Brutal.
meaning you did it twice. You did it
Yes.
twice and they're
Yeah.
looking really low.
Okay, so that's
Yeah.
your first attack. So roll a second attack flat.
Yeah. Let's see how this second attack goes here. That is a 16.
That hits you, Kale?
It's meets it.
What did you say? What was
16
it?
is your AC?
Yeah,
Yeah.
16 is my.
Yeah, roll your damage.
All right, and now it's 1d6. 6 plus 4, so that's 10.
Wait, what are you hitting me with?
My lightsaber.
Lightsaber.
How do you have a +4 to your? Okay, whatever.
He's 100% strength. He's nothing but strength.
Okay. All right. So that's 10 damage.
Yeah.
And then you have
All
your vibro axe, or your vibro, right? Your
Yeah,
defense?
and then I'm going to follow up with a vibro attack after that, I guess. So
Yeah. So I think offhand attack is just flat. So it's
Yeah.
no bonus.
Yeah,
Just-
unless
just
you
the-
have the
just the
two-handed
di- just the
feat.
dice
Unless
roll.
you have the two-handed,
Yeah,
unless
yeah.
you have the two-handed fighting style.
Yeah, well, that's what I have is a two-handed fighting style. I can dual wield things and have no problem with it. So
Yeah, so roll your
that
you're
is a
using your
17.
that hits. Yeah, roll your damage.
All right, with the vibro blade is a D8. What the hell?
Yeah, that's why I was like, why is a vibroblade a D8 and a lightsaber is a D6? Like, I feel like that's backwards, but that's just me.
I don't
And
know,
that
so.
is a 7 plus 4, so that's 11.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna hate me next turn, I promise.
Okay, Alele, what are you fucking doing
So-
here?
Alele would have been like on the side, freaking out, and he's gonna get up between these two are in a duel, right? And I'm gonna get up like to the side of them fighting. I'm just gonna say, "Koopa Stoja!" And with that, I'm going to do a big force current ability, where it's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
And a strength, and it's going to catch both of the fighters there, and so both of them need to make a strength saving throw.
We need to make a strength saving throw, you say.
Yeah,
Okay.
Kayla and Joel both roll strength saves, and it's a 13, you said?
Yes, you need to, but it'll
Alright.
still affect them regardless.
I rolled a
Well,
17.
Okay.
What's the success, Spencer?
I got a 13.
Okay, so that's both pass. What happens on a successful save?
Successful it is they take half a 3d6 damage.
Okay. So roll your damage and we'll say it's half, yeah.
Four damage.
4 damage.
Total, or that's the half?
Four is after the half.
4 is half.
Okay.
How are you looking, Kale?
I've been better.
Oh, you're gonna hate me next turn.
Well, let's say
you guys fucking have kept me here. I tried to leave peacefully.
I won't disagree.
I already fucking hate all of you.
What are you doing, Drew?
All right, so I'm going to cast Wire Tail as a 3rd level spell. Now all I gotta do is I gotta make a ranged tech attack against the target. On a hit, the target takes 2d10 kinetic damage, and you can pull it up to 25 feet closer to you. If you score a critical hit, it's knocked prone. Yada yada yada.
Did you just say 2d10?
3d10 actually, because I've overcharged.
3d10? Get fucked, all of you. Genuinely.
I gotta make an attack roll.
Yeah.
And plus 8, an 18 hit.
Yes, an 18 fucking hits.
All right, because I'm rolling 3d10s.
Man, Michael suddenly.
I didn't know
10
how
damage.
tonight was gonna go. This is better. This is better than
10
I thought it was
damage.
gonna go.
And you're pulled 25 feet closer to me. Does that make him in a close enough range for me to grapple him?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're also grappled.
Well, hold on. How much?
Hold on. Not automatically. That's not how that works.
Well, just hold on. Yeah, hold on. How much HP do you have left, Michael? After that,
fucking 8.
okay. I'm gonna say this. You got yoinked. You have been sufficiently yoinked, and you have now been very, very much received on the receiving end of a lot of damage from everyone now. Are you gonna continue to try and fight until you have no life left?
I'm trying to get the fuck away from here.
Fair enough. It's your turn, so
since I was pulled away from Joel,
do I grapple him though? Because technically it says that it just doesn't say there's a saving throw after getting grappled. You just automatically get grappled if you're within and would return within 5 feet of me after that attack.
I am holding a ignited lightsaber. Grapple me if you wish.
Oh, it gets better.
I will say that, yeah. Oh, honestly, you are grappled. If you can grapple Kale, if you so choose. but yes, be aware that you have a angry hornet's nest in your hands now.
With a
the
lightsaber.
47 health. Bring it on.
Okay, Kale, it's your turn. You are grappled and within 5 feet of Kale or of Drew.
Cool. I'm gonna cast shock on Drew.
Cool,
Does that
do
end
it.
the grapple though?
I mean, it. I don't know. Does the
Is it
is it a
an attack-
concentration?
Is it an attack roll or is it a save?
It is. It's a ranged force attack, technically. So
A ranged force attack would be at disadvantage because you're within melee range, and also you're grappled, so it would be with disadvantage. So one way or another, it's with disadvantage. So roll your attack
okay.
with disadvantage.
What is my? I have a +5 attack modifier for force casting. So
This poor Mandalorian, man.
I'm stealing his armor.
does a 16 hit?
Let me see. Check my AC.
Stealing
Hold on.
his armor.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Cool. You're now gonna take 2d10 lightning damage.
Guys, I was hoping that we would have saw combat. I just didn't think it was going to be against each other.
Oh, this is so fun.
I really did not expect that was going to be what was happening. I'm here for it. Don't get me wrong. But
Good to run.
So that's going to be 12 damage.
oof.
12 lightning damage.
Cool.
Am I now I mean, I don't know how does you taking damage?
I'm gonna
Let
say
me
this.
check.
I'm gonna say this just because it's because of timing, but also just because at this point the other syndicate guys would have come out of the ship, would have guns drawn or blasters drawn on you, and would be closing the gap and just kind of like holding you down. Are you continuing to resist, Kale?
I mean, they're probably gonna kill him.
I'm trying to get out of this grapple so I can fuck off.
Yeah, I know, but now there's the syndicate guys have come out and they're like right here with you now. Are you gonna continue to try and get away now that there's 5 people essentially stopping you and all surrounding you?
Let me see something real quick. I can always cast Force Leap on myself again and jump over them.
You're still in the grapple though.
Am I? That's what I'm trying to figure the fuck out.
Well,
Escape.
go ahead, Drew.
It says escape with the grapple takes an action.
I mean, I used an action to shock the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Yeah, it's not a. They're not concentrating on grappling you.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Grapple
They're
is a
just
physical
like,
thing,
no,
right?
I'm still holding on to you.
Yeah. And to be honest,
I still think you have 2 hands. I can still hit you. By the way.
Yeah, this is also not with physical hands. It's with mechanical hands that they have on their back.
Yeah, even if I did win, I can still attack with the mechanical hand. So I can just beat you to beat the rest of those hit points out of you right now.
Jesus Christ.
You could if you really wanted to try.
So
However,
I'm gonna. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna say
I can give myself more health with Seethe, but
so I'll say this is if you would like to you can try to do one more thing, but this will be essentially the last thing that'll happen in combat.
okay.
Are you giving yourself more health, or you're gonna try and force sleep away? What are you trying to do? You are grappled, so you would have an action and a bonus action.
I'm going to use my action to get out of the grapple, and then use my bonus action to leap over everybody.
Okay. It's a strength check.
Force leap is a bonus action.
No, it's to get onto the grapple is a strength check.
16, you have to beat
There's
a
a strength?
16 DC.
16 is a DC for the strength.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Cool. That means I just have to roll a 12. I rolled a 19, so that's 23.
All right.
Can you get my reaction to attack of opportunity?
Oh.
I mean, yeah, you can.
I would like to say, if this fails, when I force sleep, I'm force sleeping off of Drew's fucking face.
100%. No, yeah, absolutely.
Technically, I can. All right, so all right, let me roll.
These two weren't here for the Regulus interrogation. They don't know how
Yeah.
fucked my.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh, I know. Well, I mean, Bear was watching.
I
Bear
know
was
what
watching.
you're talking about.
I roll a 2.
Yeah.
Well, you don't
Oh,
have to roll
no.
anything. It's a strength. It's a Regulus. Kale has to roll a strength check to get out.
Oh, I meant
No,
for the
I
attack
rolled
of
the strength check. I got out.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You rolled a 2 on the attack of opportunity. Attack of opportunity fails. You get force leaped off of your face, and into there. Honestly, at this point, that's fucking ridiculous, and you have earned getting away at this point.
Yeah, I'm imagining I'm like force running away, like
question,
Naruto running.
can we say the backpack at least fell off, considering how much health is, so I can get that
No!
holocron?
No, I'm gonna say, yeah.
Nobody attacked my backpack.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it was very much on Kale's person.
Like,
If anything,
Do you want to do an attack of opportunity?
no, you fully attack of opportunity. You
No. I was talking to one of you two, one of the other two. You want to do an attack of opportunity?
well,
They're not close enough to do an attack of opportunity.
Yeah,
No,
Drew,
we
you pulled Kale away from them. So
Yeah,
but-
I would assume we would not have an opportunity to do that since you literally
Yeah.
pulled him towards you.
Okay,
Yeah.
fair point.
yeah,
Hey,
and I'm
at least
saying,
I gave
and then
you
would
a
have force
lightsaber.
leaped over everybody into another pod racer, and would be, yeah.
Yeah, I fucked off.
Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna say you fucking earned it because that's fucking ridiculous.
Dude,
Yeah,
I got down to
it's
8 hit points. I was not expecting that.
I am gonna say one of the saber-tooth guys is gonna shoot at you. It's going to be with disadvantage. It's the first one's a 3. I'm not even rolling another one. And yeah, you ride off into the sunset. You are in Anakin's pod racer. You are off into the
Oh,
sunset.
dude, that's just perfect.
It is a little bit perfect, and I kind of love it. So I'm gonna say
Oh, man.
we're the next kind of series of events is essentially gonna be this. As Kale speeds away, the Trandoshan stands up and he's got his hand over his nub, and he says
His yub nub?
his yub nub, and he's just gonna stand over top of the three of you, say, what did you find?
It was like a glowing.
I was gonna say, did anybody would anybody else have known what it was?
No,
What
you're
about
the
the-
only one who knew what it was.
Yeah.
It was
Well,
powerful, at least, and it made me want to touch it. I don't know what else to describe it as.
yeah.
Twi'lek? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Well,
It was like an
Well-
object. It was like a glowing red, had like a shapy, I guess. Like
Well,
Yeah.
I guess he's done talking up there.
yeah. Go,
Alelu,
another character if we ever play another session of this.
no, you're good. Yeah, go for it. Spencer, go for it.
yeah, Alelu's just gonna say, Oru, and then he's just going to, like, brush off himself and then just, like, walk back to the garage, like, you know, hard day's work is done.
Classic. I love it. Joel.
Well, I'll tell I guess I would explain to him. So it's like I don't know. There's this mysterious object. It has something to do with the Force, and we saw some Imperial dudes up on the hill trying to stop and talk with us, but we walked we walked away from them and came back here after talking with them. And I basically tell him, it's just like, I don't trust those Imperials, and I don't trust that Mando because he attacked me. I just wanted him to finish his fight with you. And he took his anger out on me. I just wanted him to finish his fight with you.
The Trandoshan's gonna look at the three of you or the two of you, and then just kind of like look back at Alayla, just like, okay, well, you did fight pretty valiantly, so even though you didn't bring anything back, I think you might have earned your spot here in the Syndicate, but your first job is going to be going to get that thing back.
Okay. I'll finally get to touch it!
And
I'd be
you don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with that thing.
And as the three of you are putting away the pod races and getting back into the transport and heading back to the hangar, we cut to Kale going full bore in the Anakin's pod racer, straight across the open desert of Crate, and a ship comes down and kind of flies level, and the side door of the ship opens, and the black-clad stormtrooper that was on the hill above you is standing in the doorway, and he just goes. The stormtrooper just looks at you and just kind of nods his head at you. And
Absolutely going to force leap out of the speeding pod racer into the fucking
incredible. You
ship.
get caught in the engine of the starship, and you are dead. And that is the end of. No, I wouldn't do that to you.
That sounds like Jose. That sounds like a blue thing to do.
You know what? You get on the ship, and you're bloodied, but you are on your way out. The rest of you are on your way back to the Sabretooth base, and
I would say that I'm absolutely going to make it a priority to try and open this holocron and learn what it has
100%.
to learn what it says. And if I succeed, I will be destroying it.
Yeah, I love it. And that is where we're gonna leave it for today. So,
oh my god!
If for no other reason, so that Drew never gets to fucking touch it.
I love it.
Wait, can we do one last thing?
Sure.
Can we roll to see if I actually managed to get done with one of the Twi'leks?
Roll a charisma check.
Persuasion?
I'm gonna say roll a persuasion check. Yeah.
And plus my. Hold on. I got 14. Does that work?
Yeah, I mean,
it's their jobs.
They work for the Syndicate, and you're a new recruit. Yeah, like this is you finished initiation. I don't know, you were gonna get it was gonna happen one way or the other, but like one of them's pretty fond of you now. There was 3 that came back to your bunk, but one of them is very fond of you.
The character just died.
I love it. Okay, cool. Well, yeah, that'll be where we'll end it for today's session, the very first of the Age of Mercenaries. We'll see if this ragtag bunch of whatever the fuck just happened comes back for more. Go for it.
I would definitely like to come back to 1v1 this Mando again now.
I nearly killed him doing a line at him. It was the best part.
For anybody, see, I was hoping I did not expect my character arc to go this way for this session. I was expecting to have somebody gain my trust and me divulge some of my secrets. But since that didn't happen, I'll just let you guys know. So my character is
no. There might be more of this.
Fine. I hate sitting on secrets, though. I really do.
I know you do, which is why I'm going to ask you to.
Fine.
Can I say what my character concept was?
Go for it.
I watched the video about bringing Spider-Man characters into Star Wars and was just like, that's actually a good backstory.
Yeah, Drew
I
made
literally
Spider-Man.
yeah, that's why. Actually, the reason why I named her Drew was a reference to Jessica Drew, Spider-Woman.
Yeah, incredible.
Oh.
Uh,
I am genius.
Okay, we like to do a thing where we just kind of wrap up the session by doing stars and wishes. We'll just do stars and wishes and one thing that you liked about today's session, or I guess we're just gonna do stars and wishes. It's late and I got a boogie, so we'll start with Spencer because Spencer always makes me go first. So Spencer, stars and wishes for today.
Not true, but also sometimes. Stars, I had a blast speaking Ewok with you all. And my wish is I wish you all would learn some Ewok.
You know,
We're sorry,
my
it's called
character
Ewokese,
actually does know one other language besides Basic and Mandalorian. So, like, I'm tempted to, but I don't know.
All right, Mike.
My character literally just knows basic and hard cheese.
Yeah, I would say stars. I mean, this is just a fun session overall. I enjoyed the pod racing, the pod racers. I enjoyed I'm interested to see, like, if we do more of this. I'm interested to see what the black clad stormtroopers are about. I'm also, this is one of those rare occasions where I'm at odds with the rest of the party and I kind of love it. So the only other time that this has happened for me was in the Two Heist Do Dumbass pilot where my character got left behind. But I haven't been able to do anything with that yet, so this was fun. And I enjoyed getting to show off my cool little blaster / lightsaber thing.
Yeah, that was actually
When I
badass.
came up with the
Yeah, that's
concept,
pretty cool.
I wanted it to I wanted my character to be more blaster oriented, being a Mandalorian mercenary, but also like he has anyway. So but I didn't want it to be like Ezra Bridger's blaster lightsaber combo where it was like, you know, a blaster, but then like a lightsaber comes out of the back of it. I wanted it to be unique, so I came up with the idea of, like, if you look at like Count Dooku's lightsaber, it has like the curve in the hilt, and it kind of
Oh,
looks
yeah,
like
yeah.
an old flintlock. And I went, that would be such a cool concept, but how would I make it go from blaster to lightsaber? And I was like, oh, what if he turns the handle and it changes anyway, that was the idea behind it. And
Yeah.
I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to use it. And then, like, if we never came back to this story at all, you know, would it, like, I was glad that I got to use it.
Yeah.
Wishes.
I just wanted to quickly show you guys this because I was fully, I can't tell you how much time I spent preparing for today, and it ended up not working out in the way I wanted it to. But like I was ready for you guys. Like we were gonna go.
We have
very
assets,
hard on this.
motherfucker.
Yeah, look at this. We got BD1 on the map. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But anyways, no, I honestly I agree. No, it's very well put. Oh, okay.
But yeah, I would say my only wishes would be that I wish Blue didn't have to go. He messaged me and said that something came up, he had to head out. I feel like this could have been a really fun session with everybody, but shit happens. So
Spencer's internet just died.
Oh,
that's okay.
I wish Spencer's internet didn't die, but hey, at least he got his stars and wishes out before he left. So
yeah, it's a good thing I made him go first. There we go.
You're fucking right.
Yeah.
All right. Angel, stars and wishes, please.
Star, probably that whole fight scene at the end because that was hilarious.
It's pretty good.
Also, for wishes, probably both to get to touch the hologram. Maybe just also the other star was just like at the end, like her managing to get with the Twi'leks. It's funny.
Valid. Yeah, very valid.
If I have anything to say about it, you'll never see that fucking holocron ever again.
Yeah, I want to touch the holocron, fight him again, get the holocron back, and eventually start taking levels into learning to be a Sith. Because apparently that's where my character arc is now going.
I will say, I was trying to find a way to where like I could be in a lightsaber battle. That's why I had the blaster in my offhand, because I was trying to find a way that I could be like in the lightsaber battle, and then as we locked blades, I just fucking shoot them.
Yeah, I mean, you have plenty of
That
time
would've
to
been
sit
hilarious.
and stew on
That's
it.
a
at this
very
point.
I feel like that's a very Mandalorian move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Bear. Last but not least, what do you got? What do you got for us, Mr. Josh?
Right. Well, I guess for stars, one is just sort of like this. Your storytelling's always great there, Austin. You seem to always have it hands down of how to be able to handle a story and set the setting there. That's one of the things I enjoy of that. And of course, that final battle at the very end, like I stayed off the side just to watch what would happen between Michael's character and the Trandoshan, then I didn't expect him to suddenly turn on me after I tried to convince him to finish his fight with the Trandoshan. He turns on me. And it's like, oh, okay, now I got to 1v1 this guy here. But yeah, no.
I
I'm
was
just
so
saying.
ready for it. That was so good.
I'm just saying, you see a guy with a helmet that looks like the face of Darth Maul with a red lightsaber, chop a dude's hand off and try to leave, and you stop him from leaving.
Yeah.
Logically speaking, what did you expect?
You're not wrong. Yeah, you're not wrong.
That's true, I guess. But I've got to say though that's actually really cool, and it kind of leads into my wish there now, because I imagine with my Kalish character, he kind of feels like he has a vendetta with Michael's character now. It's like he tried to
Yeah.
fight me, and he ran off like a coward before he could finish the fight. It's like I need to go after this guy now.
Yeah, I am super excited. I really hope this continues so that my character can start a Sith arc, because that would be just hilarious.
I feel like we have to do at least one more of these, so we'll talk about it, and we'll have to chat about it a little bit, because there'll be some other logistical things that we need to get sorted out before we do it. So, but yeah, I do.
What about you, Austin? What are your stars and wishes?
Honestly, stars. I wasn't really sure what to expect from tonight, and it was definitely far and away much different than I thought that it was gonna go, and it was awesome. You guys did an incredible job with what I kind of threw at you, and like I said, I've run this. This would be the fifth or sixth time that I've run this. A couple of them been in person, a couple of them been digital like this, and every time it's gone more or less the same way, and this one was wildly different. So that was cool.
I'm curious to know, like, how does it normally go? Like, they just fall in line with the syndicate?
No. So I have done it before where there's like a battle at the outpost. Timing wise, I was like, it doesn't, like, I don't really feel like we'd have enough time to have a good fight there. So I didn't really I didn't really want to throw a big kind of fight in there. I've also done another one where like the way on the way to the outpost, it was more of a like there was more of a thing that was kind of happening there. This one is a little bit more RP than others. But it just kind of like I kind of just roll with these ones as it feels like it fits with the characters, right? So like the one that I ran with the fucking Hut in Beskar armor, and like that was a Jedi. I was like, it's not gonna fit in a pod racer, so like it doesn't really fit the story all that well to have him have to pod race all the way. Like, so I was like, oh, you just get there on a transport ship, and it was a little bit of a different story. So
fair enough.
But
although the idea, first of all, the idea of a Hut in Beskar as a Jedi, my mind is like, what?
Buddy, I will tell you all sorts of stories about that another time. But do you know what is funny though?
Yeah.
And do you know what it's it's somewhat of a star just for the fact that a unifying principle of all of these groups that I have brought together, every single one of them has had an annoying little bastard. Uh, uh, one of them was my friend who was playing a like toy Wookiee, so like a Wookiee but tiny, like an Ewok sized Wookiee, and he got
Oh my
yeeted about
god.
Oh,
he got
what
yeeted
the
about
hell?
40 feet and failed an athletics check and face planted into the ground. That was the first time I ran this in person. It was so funny. We had another one that was I can't remember the race, but one of my friends was playing like a little lizard, like basically like a gecko, a bipedal gecko, essentially.
Was he trying to sell you insurance?
You know what? That would be funny, but yeah, no, just all sorts of really fun and silly characters that come out of it, but also just like these just end up being really, really fun to tell. And like I said, it's a story that like I've thought about this like power vacuum between the Galactic Empire and the Federation kind of ruling, and like what that kind of thing would look like. And
Yeah.
I've thought about this a lot over the past like 5 or 6 years, and so this is kind of a I've run it, like I said, I've run it like basically about once or twice a year since then, and this was my COVID project that kind of came to life. So
Fair enough.
yeah, no wishes. Yeah, I wish Blue would have been able to play with us tonight. Honestly, Blue had a really cool character concept, and I felt like it would have worked really well with some of the other ones that you guys had.
I looked up because I'm not super familiar with all the races in Star Wars. So when he said what he was, I went and looked it up. I'm like, oh my god! So it's basically if Thrawn was a Jedi, and I went, oh
Yeah.
fuck, that's so cool. So
Also, he
Yeah.
was gonna be like the like Josh is playing like more of a gray Jedi, like not really like a Sith or
Yeah.
or whatever, but like
Yeah.
Blue is playing like a Jedi. So for it's like to have because every time it's you find a holocron, like that is the stories, you find a holocron. And
Yeah.
I don't have a good way to do this digitally, but I literally made a hologram when I did this for in person. I'll show you guys. This actually was like one of my favorite crafting projects. But I literally made
Yeah, no, I remember you showing this TikTok video.
Oh yeah,
a while back.
I did put this in Discord. But yeah, you can see I literally made a
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, and it has a whole thing. So the basically the idea is that you find a holocron, it's on the data pad, and then there is like a transmission from the Emperor and such. And yeah, anyways, there's all sorts of fun stuff. I won't ruin too much of it because if we play more of this, then you'll get to experience more of it. So
Yeah.
but yeah, my wish is that I would like to I would like to continue this one and at least to do one more with you guys to give you kind of like some closure on the seething rage between at least a couple of you. So
Yeah, Mike. Okay.
Yeah,
also,
no, I gotta say again, it's like poor Michael's character. He got put through the ringer tonight.
Dude,
You
I
poor
was not
soul.
expecting to take that much. Because here's the thing, I do this every time I play anything like D&D, Star Wars, Fallout, like any of these games, especially like Star Wars and Fallout, where there's already established like lore behind certain items. So like in my mind, I'm wearing Beskar. None of those fucking attacks should have actually done any damage to me.
Yeah, that is the trouble with
I
like
get
the
that
lower level stuff is because again,
Yeah, I get
technically,
that-
like in the Star Wars world, right?
In
Like
the canon,
you get hit with the lightsaber and you're
Yeah.
you're dead, like, right? But like when you
Right.
think about it, when you think about the same thing from like a sword fighting, it's the same thing as like seeing in Lord of the Rings. In Lord of the Rings,
Mhm.
when it's just like you fighting against the Horde, one hit they're dead. But when it's you fighting against like when it's heroes fighting against the villains, it's like it's a back and forth. You never know what's going to happen, so on and so forth. It's the same kind of idea, right? So
Yeah.
yeah, that was
But yeah.
really fun. I really cannot wait to watch the D&D video and show it to my family.
I love it. Well, yeah, I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna just. I'll probably edit a tiny little bit of it, but I'll have it up on our YouTube channel by tomorrow, and I'll post the link in the Discord for you to check it out. So,
Hi, YouTube.
Hi, YouTube.
But yeah, thank you guys so much for playing. I really appreciate it. Again, we have all sorts of stuff on our Tabletop Lounge Discord, on our YouTube. We live stream. We do all sorts of fun stuff here, so definitely check it out there. If you are on the video, if you're on the stream, or if you're watching this right now, you'll have seen this QR code that has been over to the side here for the entire time. You scan that, you'll get into our Discord, and you can join it. Just like Angel. Angel is one of our Discord members. The first time that the Angels played with us in one of our games, which is fucking awesome. I'm so stoked. Bear is one of our community members that is a huge supporter and gets to is a part of our streams in the chat a lot of the time, but doesn't get a chance to play with us very often.
Cool.
So
Bear hops on my stream all the time.
So stoked. Yeah, Bear's a real one. So yeah, super stoked. That we got to do this with some more community members, and excited to have you be a part of the next one. So make sure you scan the QR code, be a part of the Discord so that you can join our other games there. But for now, that is all for us. Have a wonderful night. Don't do anything stupid, and may the 4th be with all of you.
May the 4th be with you.
I mean, it's after midnight for me, so it's Revenge of the 5th.
God damn it.
Revenge of the 5th.